Hello, everyone.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Return of the HateLive podcast every other month.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to either do fuck song requests, because I'm gonna have like 4 different versions of audio playing.
Running show, right? Been going on for I think a greater part of 4 or 5 years now. Welcome. Today is actually January 25th, 2018. I'm obviously Darkside Phil, and welcome to the show. We've got quite a lot of stuff to talk about today, folks. We do. We've got many topics to discuss. FYI, just a brief overview of what you can expect on today's podcast. First of all, it was 2 months ago on the last podcast that I finally revealed to all of you this looming thing that had been on my back for months and had kind of been...
Yeah, was he really starting HateLive about taxes?
And it was the fact that I had these big...
That's something.
That I was responsible for,
That is something. It's like he make these videos to fucking hate us to talk about his bullshit. Because if you were a fan of a Let's Player, would you really care about his taxes?
I started as a Halo guy.
It's very odd and specific.
How they went in December, how they're going this year so far in 2018, both on YouTube and on my Twitch.
Very odd and specific indeed.
A lot to talk about.
Fantastic.
I want to get you all caught up because I haven't really been
I need to get some new shades. I don't like these no more. And thank you for subscribing with Twitch Prime, Cruel Eye.
Number 2, I'm going to be talking about...
You care about my taxes.
...life changes that are coming up for me. For example, girlfriend. It's coming. Almost here. In fact, it's only
I'm going to have to artificially boost this then.
Oh,
never mind.
Moving in with me. As a direct response from your positivity and your support over the past couple of months.
It ought to be
some changes coming to my schedule.
loud enough.
There's some projects and things that we're going to be working on. I'm going to talk all about that on the podcast.
Projects.
Well, in addition, this year, if you guys aren't aware,
Well, this isn't a mess at all.
is my 10-year
This works
anniversary
perfectly.
of being a content
I need to get some other earbud
creator.
headphones because I can't wear these with glasses.
That
Don't work.
every single day I've been putting out new gameplay content, vlogging, all kinds of fun stuff for you guys on the internet. And
I like wearing the shades when I use the camera because it make the light seem less annoying.
Celebratory events that I can hold in particular.
And then I can look at the chat and you can't tell when I'm looking at the chat. Yeah, that's how the pros do it.
Get your feedback hopefully during the course of this show to figure out, what exactly we could do for a 10-year anniversary. Decade as a gaming content creator is a pretty amazing achievement. Okay? Then we're going to go on a break.
Hey, Goon, stop hating on Bad
Back
Bobby.
from the break.
You should watch her YouTube channel. She ain't like a regular person.
For the early part
It's kind of weird.
2018. What I mean by that is from now until, say, maybe April, May, talk about the games that at least have solid release dates. What you're going to see, guys, is that sadly this year, there's not a lot. This year seems to be one of the driest early gaming years in memory. Like, I've done this as a living, trying to cover every major release that I was interested in.
Well, yeah, technically you can see the reflection because the chat is always showing, but you can't tell when I look at
I'm not
it.
saying there's nothing. There are some
That's
games,
how it's done.
but it seems like most of the high-profile games
This game loud as fuck for me, too.
are all coming out later this year and don't even have solid release dates.
I'm not too happy about that.
And I'm almost thinking that there's going to be a huge E3 this year, where at E3 there's like bombshell announcement. Here's a release date. Here's a release date. Here's a release date. We don't have.
Yeah, she probably paid
But
somebody to edit
what
for
I'm
her.
going to do at least is go through what we do concretely have, okay, for release dates for games. So at least you're in the know about what I am planning on definitely concretely covering early this year. And what I'm hoping for is if I left out anything huge, that people in the stream chat being interactive with me will let me know, so that I obviously know what I missed out on, so I can add it to my gaming schedule over here, okay?
I should sub to
Then we got a
Papa
big news segment. I've got
so I can
two
post this weird
big
cringy
news
emote.
stories I want to cover. I got one story regarding YouTube, and I got one story that was breaking news that literally hit the internet moments before I went live.
All right,
with
move this
podcast
over
today that I
here.
definitely want to address.
Wait. Why you been wearing sunglasses indoors? Is Kristen beating you? I refuse to answer that. I need my lawyers first. And let me see. HateLive is just his pre-stream summed up. Yeah, pretty much. I think Uso said that earlier.
Interesting, so we'll talk about that. And then we'll take
It's a very long pre-stream in vlog form.
Basically just going to be Q&A. And what I'm going to ask you guys to
In
do,
Q&A, which is give me 25 cents, and I'm going to talk about what you said for an hour.
pop-up messages here.
Share sub tip.
Subs and tips, and I'm going to be doing my best
Sound good?
podcast to give shout outs to those who cheer, sub, and tip. However, if you have a question, a burning question,
Wait with your question, damn it. Wait 3 hours to ask me a question when I want you to ask it.
Because if you cheer, sub, and tip with a question, I'm not just going to drop everything I'm
Cheer,
talking
sub,
about
and
on the
tip.
podcast to answer your question now. All right? Better saved for the end of the show when that's what the whole segment is for. Okay? Makes more sense. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right. We'll kickstart here to get started.
He had to wait till he start the video to drink
I think it's a Mountain Dew Kickstart. Oh, no.
the kickstart.
All right, baby. Yeah. Oh, take my system. Let's get started.
Autism.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome
At least
to
it don't smack as
the
much as the
HateLive
doctor.
podcast. Pretty awesome. This has been a long-running show, right? Pretty awesome. That's 28.
Twitch do give the option just for audio. It's just not doing it today.
I'm actually getting stronger than ever, right? What do I mean by that? I mean, I am invigorated with, if you can't tell, I'm invigorated with positivity. I'm feeling so good right now because so many positive things are happening in regards to myself, my content, my future. I'm really pumped right now because of all the positive stuff that's been going on.
You could also get this program called Chatty let you do it.
Podcast on Thanksgiving, and everything was
But I don't know how to work that
uncertain.
program all the way.
You have to sell your house, and you were wondering what was going on with everything. And now here you are 2 months later, and it seems like a completely different attitude. What the hell's going on? What's changed? Okay. All right, fair enough. Let me tell you guys just a little bit about what's been going on.
Shit, I need to pull
By
my
the way,
little
before we even get to this,
bullshit up.
Am I out of the woods?
so I don't fuck
No.
this game up.
Am I financially great now? Absolutely not. But at least the immediate threat that I had, that, oh my God, I have this impending amount of money that I'm going to owe and I have no way to raise it. I don't know what I'm going to do. At least that impending threat temporarily has been taken care of. And that's why I'm feeling so much better, all right? And it's because of you guys. And
Oh,
your
this is
support,
shitty.
your amazing amount of support that you showed. Ever
I know,
since
man.
that podcast,
Affinity with
November,
GA and
we
fellow
started,
athletes.
you guys started
You can get a
showing up
comic
in
book, blah,
droves
blah,
on
blah.
the stream,
Fantastic.
cheering, subbing, tipping, being amazingly positive, talking, not listening to the negative bullshit that everyone says about me on a constant basis that I have nothing to do with, and instead just
I like the meme when he say he not out of the woods yet.
things have grown.
He's never gonna be out of the woods.
If you're watching this live on Twitch, just take a look at the channel.
He never gonna come on stream one day and say, hey you guys, we did it. I paid off all my debt. I have no more problems. He's never gonna do that. He can get $1 million today and he'll still be like, well, I still need your support to keep it going.
This is amazing, okay?
Because if you say he doing all right, why would you want to give him money?
About what happened back in November and what happened between then and now. So that you can get a better idea of
I
where
started
I
as
am.
a
This
Halo
Persona
guy.
4 schedule
It's
sucks.
going to answer a lot of questions. A lot of people have said, well, Phil, you had talked about the taxes then. What's going on? All right, let's give everyone a cumulative update. So, here's what happened. Basically, last year, a lot of things changed for me, okay? I had to adopt a new live streaming
Receive a
culture
call from
for my
none of
daily
this shit
streams and
happened.
vlogs rather than kind of the, oh, I'm an isolated YouTuber and I'm in an
I don't even
isolation
fucking know
zone
code.
by myself. It's all about
This is the right game.
concentrating 100% on the game and nothing else. I changed it up completely. I had to survive because YouTube ad revenue
Wait a second.
plummeted last year. It went from
Wait a second.
okay.
He telling us what he did last year. The forced interaction gimmick to get people to give him more money. Oh, it's got comments enabled. Well, I'm watching this too early. Nothing I can do. What growth? According to the numbers you lose in subs. He talking about fucking YouTube. Awesome update. Listening to it on my drive. Fantastic. Fantastic indeed. And Team Chie. God, I hate you, FAC. To be honest, I should just switch my persona layout. Chie fucking won. Nobody's, as a matter of fact, I'm not using it. Fantastic. Because I used to have this Chie layout. Well, Chie and whatever his name is. I don't even remember his name. And you can send bits to vote. But who the fuck is going to vote for the other dude? I don't even remember his name. Is it Yosuke or is it Junpei? I think it's Yosuke. Nobody fucking likes him. He suck. I don't like Chie, but for some reason people do because they're widows. And thank you for following. Malecho. That's how I'm going to pronounce that. But he did this stuff last year, and he's talking about it like he just did it. I interact more so I can make more money. You guys give me more money, and then they continue to give him more money. He got some smart customers.
I busted my ass to
Customers.
change myself and become more of a live streamer than anything else. Streaming, I streamed way more than I had previously. Before it was really not about live streaming, it was about putting out videos. Now I had to focus on it. Everything has to be a live stream in order to really survive, okay?
To survive, everything is about live streaming.
Early fall,
That sounds
August,
dangerous.
September, when everything was looking good, I was making enough money. Now it was very tight. I'm going to be honest with you. Some months it was like this close. I was going paycheck to
It was this
paycheck.
close.
It would come in,
Paycheck
pay the
to
bill,
paycheck.
and then pay the bill. And it was barely making it, but I was making it.
This is something else to listen to.
I didn't know what was going to happen this year with YouTube ad revenue plummeting out the ass, right? And it could have all fallen apart, but because of the on-the-fly changes that I had made, it looked like things were going good. All of
Well, that was a
sudden,
waste
out
of a day.
Nowhere, a bombshell hits me that I was not ready for. I certainly never saw coming. I had paid someone thousands of dollars for years to make sure that they had covered me.
Yeah,
with
sure.
shit
Send me
like
the
this.
weird
The guy
PowerPoint.
didn't do his job.
I probably got a pirate
What happened
PowerPoint to
was
watch
I
it,
was
huh?
notified by the state of
Oh
Washington
no.
that ever since I moved here in 2014,
A crazy
I either
sub? That is
state income tax,
horrible.
I should have been paying what's called the state business and occupation tax for doing business in the state of Washington. I was like, but I don't understand. I don't know where
Metal Gear changing his name to Metal Gear Streaming instead of Metal Gear Survive because you got to stream to survive. Thank you for the 102 bits, Cruel Eye. Interact with Reed. Thank you. You're now the cheerleader. What the fuck?
Yosuke, Kevin.
I hate you, Jezza. But thank you for the 500 bits. The one fucking asshole over for fucking stinky Yosuke. And yeah, I'm using a PS
My
TV.
old tax attorney was supposed to take care of this. In fact, he assured me when I moved.
So I got this weird touchscreen thing. I bought a PS4 controller just for this.
Because you live in my old state of Connecticut, and you know you may not be up on all the tax laws.
Bro, this ain't my first time or my last time playing this.
He said, no,
I don't want to use the yellow layout. It's too bright.
I'll make sure everything's correct. And all
But I'm gonna make sure to add the Yosuke bits.
There's no state income tax.
Fucking stupid Yosuke.
No business requirement whatsoever. I was like, okay, whatever you say. So, here I am.
I was like, okay, whatever you say.
All of a sudden,
Snort.
Fall of 2017, I get notified. Oh yeah, you, according to the state of Washington, for what it seems like you do, you probably should have registered as a business and been paying us taxes all along. And I'm like, this is the worst possible news. I literally barely am scraping by, being able to pay my bills and everything on the fly, adjusting in 2017 to become more of a live streamer because of the YouTube ad revenue problem. And now you're going to tell me after all that hard work.
Oh, yeah, you can play Persona 3, the portable version.
That now
The PSP game.
Completely give up on all of this because I owe thousands of dollars of back taxes because some asshole in Connecticut didn't do his fucking job.
Look how mad he
Right?
is.
Just another thing I have nothing to do with, but it comes to fucking bite me in the ass. I'm tired of this shit.
Oh yeah,
I started as a Halo guy.
my frame rate probably not 60 because of fucking
What I
DSP
face is
playing.
this. Number one,
If I minimize it,
I'm
do
gonna
I
go
do I
back
still get
taxes from
sub
the years of
60?
2014 through the years of 2016.
Not bitrate,
Taxes that I
frame
owed
rate.
and I hadn't paid.
Yep,
All right, number
52
two, I was gonna have
FPS.
to
It's
register
professional quality.
myself as an actual business in the state of Washington in order to keep.
I hope you
doing
never
this
talk
job.
about your taxes.
Number
Hopefully I
three,
don't.
I was going to owe taxes for the business and occupation tax for the year of 2017.
Taxes
Good
stream.
news is that wasn't overdue.
I'm not
Thank
paying any
God.
attention to this
Right, right.
game. This is not
3 years
good.
of taxes overdue. How bad that would have been. But 2017 taxes weren't due until the middle of January.
I definitely got to be looking at the wrong thing.
So what I was facing.
Yeah, this is regular. This is
number
vanilla
one,
Persona
What are
4.
these back taxes going to be? How much are they
I
going to be?
need golden.
Am I going to have to pay them in a big lump sum? Are they going to put me on a payment plan? I have no idea. And by the way, I have no money to pay them. Okay. Number two, what's this 2017 tax bill going to be? When's it due? How much is it going to be, etc. Number three, I now have to hire a new tax attorney / certified public accountant, whatever you want to call them.
Certified
Here in the state of
public
Washington,
accountant.
Obviously knows what the fuck they're doing.
Oh, CPA.
They take care of all this for me.
I don't know why I was
Problem
trying to
is,
be so
guess
cute
what?
about it.
They're not cheap. I can already tell you, just in the initial things that the tax attorney.
Yeah, this is
does,
obnoxious
they
to
don't
listen to.
$1,000. Money that I don't
Which is
have.
why I waited to stream to
Money
listen
that
to
I
it.
put on a credit card that racked up more debt.
This is super obnoxious.
Burn, all right?
It's just him
So,
complaining about money in
happening.
different
I don't know
different
what's going on.
forms.
I don't know about, where's this money going to come from? I'm barely making by. I'm barely paying my bills. So I
Barely
revealed
paying
all
his
this to you guys
bills.
in November on
Really?
the last HateLive podcast. And when I did, I basically said, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, the bottom line is, if I can't find a way to raise extra money to take care of this issue, I might have to sell my house because I have nothing else. I'm stretched to my limits financially with credit.
Staying ranked 4 for basketball before 8-10.
I just don't have it.
Warning, 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 warning. Well, that is very fucking important,
I've done
apparently.
everything I could to cut back. I got rid of my expensive car, got a much cheaper car. I got rid of extra phone lines. I downgraded everything I possibly could to save. I got rid of my cable, got cheaper stuff there. Literally, I've downgraded as much as I possibly can without selling my house. All right,
I don't have
in order to make
basketball,
ends
though.
meet and try to make this
What the
work.
fuck replaces basketball?
And so I was at my wit's end.
This
I
guy has
really
failed
don't
me.
do anywhere besides to appeal to my viewers because at this point, you know,
He already was
trying
appealing to his
to be
viewers.
positive every day, sharing gameplay
It's gotta be
experiences,
these
got busted
bitches.
my butt, trying to change
It's gotta
to
be.
a live streamer rather than a YouTuber. People love what I'm doing.
I don't fucking know Recon. I asked before if it was 30 or 60, and I forgot what somebody told me. I never looked it up.
Absolutely insane.
But the stream's supposed to be at 60 anyway.
Here's what happened. All right. Here's what happened. In the month of December, people heard what had happened to me, and even though there was all this stupid, really fucking stupid, negative.
People heard what
nonsense
happened. He
on the
told us
outside,
multiple
there was an
times.
escort, all this stupid
They heard
shit,
it.
Just so dumb and had no.
And he bringing up the escort again.
At all. People took me at my word and said, we're going to help Phil out. They attended the streams. All right. They cheered, subbed, and tipped. They followed. Basically, the month of December, ladies and gentlemen, all the years that I've live streamed since 2013, the month of December by far was my best streaming month of all time.
It's funny when he said this. He did his money fingers. He didn't move them, but he did this like he was an Italian man in a movie. Like it's the best of the month of the career. Don't touch on my spaghetti. Hot meme. But it was his best month ever. He did get a lot of subs. God damn it,
I started as
FAC.
a Halo guy.
We need the daily history lesson, pretty much. There we go.
I started as a Halo guy.
How do they not get tired of the same story over and over and over and over and over? People ignore him when he talk about this. Well, if you watch his pre-streams and look at the chat, they ignore the fuck out of him. For the most part. They only really respond when he says something new or when it's HateLive. Even when it's HateLive, I didn't look at the chat during this. His chat kind of special sometimes. But I do like him doing the money fingers and just not rubbing them, just plain generic money fingers, like Italian man hands. So that's called. But it was his best month ever. He got reasonable subs. He got reasonable bits, but it's just the whales, though. His best month ever was basically 10 people giving him a lot of money. That's not a very good business. You can look at almost any full-time Twitch streamer, and they probably got a lot of people that sub and a lot of people that give them maybe a couple hundred bits a month. Maybe a couple of whales come through with like $100 or $50 or something like that. And this is Cannibal Queen. I'm not talking about her today. But he got like 10 whales that gave him a fuck ton during December. And it might have just been like 4 dudes on alts. He like, oh, it was the best month ever. Alright, best month ever. That's like if somebody gave me $100 right now and I was like, wow, this is the best month ever. It's just one dude. I mean, it's pretty nice to get a lot from one dude, I guess, but you can't pretend like your channel growing because of that.
We had the most positivity around it.
Profitable.
All those multiple Christmas style events, a holiday event. People loved my streams in December 2017.
He begged to keep his house around Christmas time. How was it not a surprise he got money around Christmas time?
Fundraiser at the very end of the month where people really came out in droves to help me out. I raised enough money that at least in the short term, I'm okay. So allow me to explain, because I'm going to give you a full update now of what's been going on behind the scenes. All right, number one.
This is the greatest thing that's happened to me in the last 10 minutes.
State of Washington. So I know all these years I've been saying, well, you know, I'm not a registered business. I now am. I now actually have a registered
He never told us he wasn't a registered business until he had to pay his taxes.
Required me to do that. Okay?
What?
So that's number one. Number two.
Apparently, he's been telling us for years he's not a registered business. That's new.
That I made in 2017, and
All right.
I was able to pay my 2017 business and occupation taxes that I actually owed, and that was owed by the middle of January, and that's done.
Well, I
I paid
always
it.
go out at night.
It's paid in full. It's all cleared. We're good to go. No problem there. Done. So 2017 taxes done. All right. So at least that initial hurdle of, oh my god, I don't know where the money is going to come from to pay what's due at the
Me
end
no
of January or
compensate
whatever,
with the
that's
fate
taken
that
care of.
part.
All right.
I just want that part
There you go.
pure.
Now,
All I want is the dumb bitch sound clip
we're
when
not
I
out of the woods
donate.
yet, folks.
Hit
All
M
right?
with a strap.
The good news
Shit
is
piece. This
the
game is tar
initial
trash.
threat is gone.
The negatives.
The bad news is we still
You
got
think.
lingering issues.
We
Okay,
love you,
number
go
one,
fuck yourself. Good
the back
night.
taxes that I owe.
It's
I don't know
just
what they are.
Fred
In fact, I
memes.
just recently
Thank you for the
spoke to
$2.
guy at the state of
So
Washington who I deal with for this and say, you know,
it's just
I
Fred
haven't heard from
memes.
you really since December, and I'm gonna pay the 2017 taxes.
The dude Hobbs talking about stop doing videos for a while.
Back taxes, you still
His
haven't
name
sent
Kip
me
over.
a formal notice of what I owe. If you're gonna allow me to go on a payment plan.
Don't know why he stopped making
And basically
videos,
the guy
but he
came back
kind
and
of
said, well, now that
he
you're
kind of
registered,
piggybacked the SOK drama when it
your
happened, and then it went
taxes are
away.
good. You know, we're gonna eventually hit you with this back tax issue, but we'll get to it when we get to it. And I'm like, wow, isn't that nice? So I needed to move my ass and bust my ass in order to get all my information together and get everything done to get paid or whatever.
If
But
he is talking
now,
about the secret life of
we kinda
DSP,
wait until they get around.
I don't know why. I think Hobbs know who that is.
Telling me what I owe and doing all that. Gee, thanks. Right? I mean, I'm nervous because I don't know what I owe. They're not telling me. I don't know. The other thing that's a factor here isn't the fact of what I owe, but the fees and the interest, because this is 2.5 years of back taxes that I should have been paying all along and I didn't.
I don't give a
There's
fuck
fees
about what
and
he got to
interest
say.
now associated with this money, and I don't know how much it could be just as much as the amount of money that I owe. It could double the amount of money that I actually owe on these back taxes, and I have no idea what those are going to be. Now,
Oh my God.
basically said to me, payment plan is looking as like a very positive option. He feels that we'll be able to work with the state of Washington, and I'll be able to go on a payment plan, meaning instead of, oh, you owe thousands and thousands of dollars due right now, well, I don't have the money. Instead, it'll be, okay, you owe hundreds of dollars every month on a payment plan that'll go for several years, okay? That obviously would be way more manageable, and I hope that that's what happens.
You want to pay for
Alright. I
years?
seriously do.
All right.
You know, it makes me really fucking nervous because that uncertainty of now.
Well, obviously that's not true. The IRS don't know everything. It's different people that want money from you. This isn't an IRS issue. This is a state tax issue. IRS is federal taxes.
Right here on my shoulder, you know? But for now, until the state of Washington gets around to telling
He said that like a million fucking times.
You know, I'm just gonna move forward as
Because when it first started, people say, you owe the IRS. And he was like, it's not the IRS. And then he came back like, it's state taxes.
Taxes and everything. And I was
Nice
talking
and
to my girlfriend
specific.
about it, and she's like, listen, she's like, you can't let this eat away at you and kill you, because you will. It'll become a virus that'll eat away at you and kill you if you don't.
Yes, the taxes will literally kill him.
Your streams are going great. There's a lot of positivity in life going on. I'm gonna be moving in soon. You know, all this great.
I think you're putting words in his
All I'm
girlfriend's mouth.
negated with the fact that something's sitting right here in May eventually-
Your streams are going great, Dave. It got a lot of positivity around you. That just sounds like something he would
You
say.
can't let that all be taken away by a negative. And she's right. She's absolutely right.
Yeah, he definitely put words in my mouth. That's bullshit.
I've let myself become inundated with the negative. With all the negative shit that happens around me, the shit that people say about me on the internet, people I've never heard of or talked to who attack me constantly because they're fucking no lives. It's like,
Of course
I
they
let
don't have a
that
life. I thought you
all up,
extended an olive branch, DSP.
and then
We don't have a life again now?
I don't want to be like that. And this last month, if anything,
You lost the chair. Nah, we don't have a life again. That's pretty bad.
Amazing. All right.
I thought we were supposed to be brothers.
Reinvigorated with these live streams and how well that they've done and everything, that I don't feel that negativity. I'm trying to, even though I know there's another amount of money I'm going to owe eventually, I'm trying not to let it bother me, because the bottom line is if I keep doing as well as I'm doing here on Twitch every month, I'll probably be making extra money, and it hopefully will be enough to pay for whatever I owe. Okay? Now,
I started as a Halo guy.
Nice throw,
let's
Cleo.
continue, because there's still more stuff going on. Okay?
Yeah, he always used the word literally wrong.
My tax
He used literally and a lot. He talked like a teenage girl.
They are incredibly expensive. Tax attorneys are incredibly
They
expensive.
literally slandered me on purpose.
Where they had to
While this game
write
literally
taxes and
sucks.
everything. They're going to charge me a amount of money. So there's going to probably be, no lie, thousands of dollars coming up. that I'm gonna
Thousands
pay
of
taxes.
dollars.
That's still an
Dollars.
issue, all right, that's kind of lingering on. And I hate to say it, your positivity and your support in December was great, and it got me through the short term. But now, sadly, what that does is it creates long-term issues when it comes to
I
my
need more
federal
money
taxes.
later because you gave me too much money in
I
December.
paid all my taxes.
So I'll send it in the mail. Send him direct deposits. Well, no, that's not gonna work either. Send him
like I do, and you operate your self-employed
MoneyGrams.
Your
Send him
taxes
some under the table money. You don't have to put it on taxes.
based on an estimate
This shit is so
of
silly.
what you were gonna make.
I need money to pay my taxes. You gave me a lot of money. I need more to pay my taxes next time.
Thought I was gonna make in
Just doing a
2017
little
what I
video
actually
talking
made in
about
2017
all these
are different.
fake
In fact,
producers,
because
you
of the
know,
rally
all
that
these
you guys
fake
did in
A&Rs,
December,
all these
I made a
fake
big
managers,
chunk
you
of money
know, I
at the
be
end of the year.
online all the time on Twitter, and all that I see a lot of do.
What is this, Soup?
I started as a Halo guy.
It's your man DJ Chisel checking in. You heard me. I'm just doing a little video talking about all these fake producers. You know, all these fake A&Rs, these fake managers. You know, I be online all the time on Twitter, and I see a lot of fake dudes. Well, there you go. Soup is watching old ass YouTube videos. Thank you for the $1 and 5 bits.
Normally wouldn't have been made,
Fucking Yukiko.
and that raised my income. So guess what?
No,
I underpaid
nobody
my
likes
federal
Yukiko.
taxes for 2017, which means come April.
Yeah, the dumb bitch line doesn't
guess
have a
what?
donation
I
amount.
owe
It's just for
another
bits.
chunk of taxes that are unpaid. But how would I have known that?
I'm gonna
Well,
personally change it just for you,
what I
Soup.
owed, 'cause it was
I'm gonna make it
no
$1.
What rallying was going to happen or anything like that. That's the nature of the beast. When you're self-employed, you never
Nature
know
of the
what taxes
beast.
you owe. And no matter, you could overpay or you could underpay, and that you some years you'll come up on top where you paid more, so you get a refund, and some years you owe an underpay and now you owe fees and extra money come April. And it's bullshit, because the government really should do a better job when it comes to those kind of taxes for self-employed people, but they don't. They leave all the burden on you, and then they charge you fees like you did something wrong. How was I supposed to know I was going to get an overwhelming rallying of support at the end of the year and estimate that I needed to pay more taxes? There's no way I could have known that. But the government...
He asked for it.
You should have known. Okay, I'll give my...
He asked for the rally of extra
I'll
money.
shove it right up the IRS's ass, because there's no fucking way
This
that I can
dude
make
is
that. It's ridiculous.
silly.
Really stupid. Okay?
Yeah, actually, might not even be able to watch part 2. It took a long time for part 1 to go online.
For that being said, come April, I know I'm going to owe more money to the government than I already paid for my taxes for 2017, federal taxes. So that's looming on me. Now,
Fantastic.
the other thing is, if you guys aren't aware, you may
I need to
not
wash
be
this off because
American
this
citizens,
container's
which is fine.
sticky.
I know that I believe it's about 40% of my actual viewer base is international. 60% is
He talking about YouTube analytics. It's irrelevant for
40%
Twitch.
on average is actually outside the United States. So I have a big international fan base who don't know about tax laws and stuff in the United States.
Well, like Viter.
Just had a big change to our tax laws. Our government just passed new sweeping tax changes.
This is so fucking
I don't know
stupid.
how those tax changes are going to
He talking about taxes legit for what, 30 minutes?
Again, I'm supposed to
We almost on 30 minutes on just taxes, dude. Is this a political fucking channel?
pay money every single quarter of the year based on my estimates, which is impossible. There's no way it's going to be correct, because I could be higher, it could be lower. You guys have seen what happens. YouTube ad revenue goes up, ad revenue goes down, views go up, views go down. There's no way to tell what I'm going to make. There's just none. There's no way to predict it accurately. So I don't know what the estimates already are what my taxes are going to be. But then these new government changes are going to come into effect starting this year with these new taxes.
Thank you
I
for the
don't know
7
if overall
bits.
my taxes could go up. Overall, my taxes could go down. What it's going to factor on is, with these tax changes, can I still do all the business write-offs that I used to do? For example, this office and everything you see in this office, I only use this office for business. I never do anything else in this.
He used it for jacking off before,
except
too.
work for the business. Okay. Therefore, every single item in this office is considered an itemized deduction. This headphone
Wow.
itemized deduction on my
This
tax
nigga's so
bill.
cheap.
On these is not taxable income.
He got like a little fucking refrigerator and shit, and he got all of that marked off on taxes. He is wild.
The internet, the cost of the games, they're all tax write-offs. At least they were the old way I used to do my taxes.
He is
Now,
wild.
is there a change to that? Is there a change to the limits of what I can write off? I don't know, because the tax law just changed and it's uncertain. The only person who's going to be able to answer that for me is my new tax attorney, and he's not going to be able to answer that for me until I get him all my information on my business expenses and everything from last year. In addition, they changed the tax.
That's a
bracket.
business now. They forced him to register as a business. He don't give a fuck anymore.
That's changed this year. I don't know if my tax bracket is better or worse or the same. I have no idea. There's this new thing they're calling the standard deduction, where every person gets to take a standard amount of your income.
31st, what can I do on the 31st?
That's been doubled this year. But because I do the itemized
The page
deductions
could not
for my
load on the
business taxes,
31st.
Does that apply to me? I don't know. See what I mean? There's all these uncertain
I started as a
things.
Halo guy.
There's all these completely uncertain things that I don't know if I'm going to owe more or less taxes in 2018. Okay? Now, the good news is you guys don't have to worry about this shit. I mean, I'm not going to be bothering you every day.
Troy is so
Guess what,
pressed
guys?
about
I'm
getting
gonna
banned
update
in
my
his
tax code
chat
today. I owe this. You don't
with a
have to do
meme
that,
name,
right?
and he
But I'm
like
just
said
gonna
something
do a
complaining
little
about
shit
something he
going
was
on
saying.
with me, so you at least understand what I'm going through, right? And I'm like, man, I don't know. You know, can I be positive or negative about this year? Yeah, I don't know yet. Everything's
I don't know if
kind of
I don't think
uncertain.
I'm interested in that. I'm sorry.
What I
That
can
sounded
tell
like
you
it's
is
too
this,
extra to me.
alright?
But thank you for the
I know
5 bits,
I'm gonna owe money
FAC.
in April. I don't know
Hey,
how
Live
much I'm gonna
Tax
owe,
Edition.
but I know I'm going to owe money in April. What I need to do is basically bust my ass between now and April to make as much money as I possibly can. In particular,
Oh, this
on
is
these
all
streams.
off.
This is the way. This is where
The missing
we've seen
dog.
exponential growth, right? With cheer subs and tips and everything. Because I don't know what I'm going to owe in April.
String
So
needs to stay at
FYI,
rank 4 for the rest of the
full transparency
summertime.
reason,
2 books are missable if not on rank 4 and lower. This will look on 715 and 810. Pay attention, damn it. Warning, 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 warning.
Spend all that money,
Well,
where's it going? No, I didn't. Right now, I spent one chunk
all right.
of money to pay my 2017 business taxes.
I started
That's
as a
it.
Halo
There's
guy.
another chunk of money I'm saving for when I find out what are these back taxes that I owe. And in addition, that money is sitting there for when my tax attorney eventually sends me a ginormous bill.
Now, what's
before my
strength?
fees done, all right? In addition,
I don't even fucking have
anything
strength. This
left
guy
over
is not
from that
helping me.
money is gonna go towards the
Oh,
federal
no.
taxes that I'm gonna owe in April.
My S-Link's gonna be
So,
all fucked up.
Thank you everyone for that overwhelming support you've given me in December, and thank you obviously for the support. I mean, just to give you guys an idea, FYI, this month, January, on my Twitch channel, has also seen.
When is Ad David gonna
Talked
get
about
free?
recently.
Sorry to derail the stream.
This month, I said I'm gonna have a
I'm not
a
discussing
goal
that.
where I want to have 450 subscribers because when I started this month, I barely had 400. I think I had like 398 or something like that. And I was like, let's see if we can get 450 subscribers in the month of January. And if I do, I'm going to do an Indies Marathon.
What is the
I did
strength
that
for
within the first week.
Arcana?
Well, that blew me away. I was like, holy shit, I never expected that. Let's do a tier 2 goal. If I hit 500 subs.
Man, he really talking about money in this video. Holy cow.
I'll do another silly video like that. I hit that goal within another week.
It's fucking stupid
I
cool.
started as a Halo guy.
I couldn't believe it.
I don't even have cool. Okay, I can say City Boy is still in jail.
Joke.
Free City Boy.
I'm thinking there's no way possible that I would ever hit this upcoming goal. Let's do a 550 subscriptions goal. And let's say if I get 550 subscriptions in the month of January, I'll do a special episode of DSP Tries It. I actually have one silly product I bought
Nigga, this
years
Persona
ago
3.
that I wanted to do a DSP Tries On. I never got around to it. I'll do it. And there's another product as well that
This
was
is
kind of popular
terrible.
that I want to just check out. I said I'll do a double episode of DSP Tries, a special episode. If I hit 550 subs, I'm never gonna hit this. It's crazy, you know. So it's just incredible luck, circumstance, or whatever that I hit 500. I hit 550 the other day. I'm like, so you see what I mean? Like the overwhelming positivity of this going right now this year so far. If January,
He don't care if
and
they
by the way,
gift
I
it.
should bring
It's
this
still
up.
overwhelming
There's no
positivity.
games in January. If
It's
you
still him
look,
getting
I
$2.50
really
extra.
you say is the Dragon Ball Fighters beta, and yes, you pronounce it Fighters, not Fighter Z, which makes no sense because they write Fighter and then capital Z, which means technically.
That's a dumb fucking name. Dragon Ball Fighters.
But I digress. The Dragon
Yeah,
Ball
you better
Fighters
digress.
beta, okay, was the only real new thing that I did this month. If you really think about it, everything else was all old. Like the Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, Demon Souls, a lot of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, right? There hasn't been any new games. Yet this month, the overwhelming amount of growth and support on my Twitch channel. If this is any indication, of the
You asking me how much tax deductions you get for $2.50 on Twitch.tv? It's a surprise, probably, but I have no idea.
Every month, exponential growth, right? By the end of the year, not only do I think I'll be able
No, I
to
don't need help. It's a S-Link guide that I already had. I use S-Link guides when I play these games.
Some positive growth.
I don't care if it's
can
my
actually
second
relax
time
a bit
playing
and
it.
say, you know what? Things are kind of good again. I really honestly feel right now the same.
I
as
just
did
want to play games and
back
have
when I
fun.
lost my job in 2010, and in 2011, I remember I had the rough times on Blip TV.
He still talk about the job he lost in 2010. He's
then I
still that
started on
petty
YouTube
about it.
For the first time ever,
That's
I had my
amazing.
videos getting monetized on YouTube, and I felt that underdog mentality. Here's a guy that's really down on his luck. He's been through the ringer. He's been beaten
I
up
legit
on
didn't
Facebook
fuck with these
Sunday.
basketball
He's
kids
not
at
giving
all.
up, and he wants to succeed. He's working hard. And we're
I
gonna
started as a
support the
Halo
underdog.
guy.
That's really what I feel like right now on Twitch TV. I feel like I'm the ultimate underdog. I am the guy that no one expected 10 years later would be around, especially with the shit that I went through. This is how you don't play. and
Why
the
did somebody
launch
ask
and
who
the
Vault
copyright
Boy
strikes
is?
and the
Oh,
DOS attacks and
it's
the
supposed to be an
doxing and
emote,
swatting
but
and
Twitch
every
deleted it for
possible
some
thing that
reason.
could have happened to me over the years. And now people
I need to change that command.
escort, close an escort, literally making shit up, trying to catfish people and extort me and all this shit going on. The
Catfish
fact that
people.
I'm still here and now I'm seeing growth for the first time in years. I'll be honest, I haven't seen
Underdog with
anything
600 Twitch
on
subs.
or YouTube
Well,
since,
550.
2013.
Making like
Now,
100 grand a year.
5 years later, all
Underdog.
of a sudden see this flipping on its head, and to see you guys and gals coming out every single day and being positive and being supportive. You know what I mean?
What up, it's Dashy. Baby girl, let me holler at you.
It's an amazing feeling. It really is.
This S level is hard. Pause.
I know,
Wait.
does it feel
Thanks
so
for the 4-bit
reinvigorating?
soup.
All right.
Soup gonna fuck this whole stream up.
Reinvigorate. And I definitely feel like I'm back to a point where I can come out.
There's
every
people that
day,
wouldn't even consider me an
positive,
underdog. How the hell is DSP an underdog?
be happy and play games and enjoy them with you guys.
Underdog.
As much of a hobby and having fun as it
He wants to be like better than Angry Joe as far as how, well, bigger than Angry Joe as far as money. Then he won't be an underdog. He's still gonna tell us he got tax problems though.
Behind the scenes from the years of 2014 to last
Hey,
year,
Dashy here.
It was a constant nagging thing, but I really feel
150G.
because I'm seeing the positivity from you guys. And if I keep it up, all right, if I keep it up, then I'll be able, hopefully,
It's Sunday,
go
isn't it?
ahead and
Oh no, it's not. Never mind.
growth and not worry constantly about this shit anymore. If anything, I know this year's gonna
Did
be
Twitch
financial.
really delete the Vault Boy
Taxes
emo
coming up
though?
in April
I
and
guess they did. That's
there's
pretty
gonna
fucked
be
up.
times where I'm gonna have to appeal to you guys again. To try
That
to
was a
save
great
my butt.
emote.
I know it's gonna happen. You know, I'm gonna be a realist here. I'm not gonna be a jerk, and I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm being honest with you. I get the feeling, there's gonna be times when I'm gonna have to appeal to you guys for help this year. But
I get the feeling I'm gonna have to appeal for help
I
again.
almost feel like this might
Yeah.
be it after this year.
Mm-hmm.
Especially the fact that, which I'm going to talk about next, my girlfriend's gonna
And this
be
is a
moving.
meme.
There's gonna be a
Is he really gonna say after this year I might be okay? We gotta help you pay your bills another year.
I'm feeling
And you gotta cry about it for
I am,
another year?
I'm feeling incredibly pumped.
Yikes.
And I hope God,
He's pumped.
knock on wood, please. I gotta do this. I'm not.
Is he gonna knock on real wood
I
again?
fucking do this. Knock on wood. Please,
Autism.
nothing fucking else happen that
I hate when he do that. When he say knock on wood and actually knocks on fucking wood. Are you 100 DSP?
I paid this guy in Connecticut thousands of dollars a year to do his
Fucking
job.
elderly person
And he
streaming.
fucked me. Please,
Knock on wood.
let nothing else possibly.
I never heard somebody that wasn't my
You know what I
parents say
mean? Like,
knock
my
on wood.
God, please let nothing else come up at this point. All right, I'm just so done with random nonsense. And
Damn, I'm gonna have to like really
coming out.
I started
fuck
as a
around with
Halo
these
guy.
basketball
I just
people.
can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
No, you
I'm
dumb bitch. It wasn't
I
fraudulent.
just want to be here every day and focus on positive.
He should be a politician with the amount of bullshit he
I've been doing that
spews.
recently.
Thank you for the
right?
100
Ever
bits,
since
cool.
December, January, I've been doing that recently. I've been
See,
doing
he
it
couldn't be a
every
politician though because he jerked off on a YouTube video.
bullshit and
So that'll fuck him over. So he gotta be a Twitch streamer.
doing it good this way and you're gonna be successful. That's what I'm focusing on.
Thank you for the
That's what I
5-bit
need to
soup.
focus on. So
Knock on wood, dude.
again,
Knock on
thank
wood.
you guys for your support throughout this month.
Uh.
I absolutely hope that you guys will continue to enjoy the streams, will continue to be positive, will continue to support me, and we'll have a great year together. And once we get through, hopefully the hurdles of the tax bullshit this year, things will level out. And again, if my Twitch channel keeps growing the way it's been doing, I think we're gonna be good. But we got.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be good.
You can't just now stagnate in the middle of the year.
Keep it up.
But the thing is, like I said, a month now.
Keep up the money, you
nothing
guys.
going on with new
Keep it up.
releases, and, the growth I've seen,
Sound good?
Wow. I really hope that we can maintain this momentum and keep shit going because it's going really well right now. So again,
It'll be nice if DSP gifted subs to his own viewers,
all
but he
of you
don't.
viewers who
Did he do
are
prayer
out there
hands?
supporting the hell out of me, I really do appreciate it. All right.
I want to see if it did prayer
supporting the
hands.
hell out of me. I really do appreciate it. All right. Okay. So that's the situation. When I have more updates for you guys on, oh, I found out I now owe this much and I need your help or whatever, or no, I have enough. That's great. Thanks everyone. Or if we're still doing good on the channel, if we're not, we hit
Thumbs
600
up.
Subs, great. I'll let
Thumbs
you guys
up.
know on the fly about that stuff moving forward. I'm not gonna bother you constantly
I
talking
started as
about
a
it or
Halo
anything
guy.
like that. I just wanted to get this off my chest during this podcast, so you guys now have a cumulative update on everything to know what's going on, and we can go from there positive. Sound good? Okay, very good.
Oh shit! I missed the thank you. I wanted to see if he did the prayer
Got a few
hands.
shout outs to give you. All right.
Fantastic shout outs.
Shout out to the AIDS Giraffe. I don't know what that means, but the AIDS Giraffe subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the sub, the AIDS Giraffe. Fallen 1570 did a 201-bit cheer to become the cheerleader for this stream, and said, "Happy anniversary, Phil. Here's to another 10 years." Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, prayer hands, yo.
Shortcake 45 just did
I knew he would
a
do it eventually.
100-bit
That's
cheer.
great.
Twitch this year actually proves to keep you financially stable enough to forget about YouTube. Would you consider letting future playthroughs use copyrighted stuff? What do you mean by that? I'm not sure what you mean.
He not 100. He 150.
By copyrighted stuff? Do you mean like
His voice is annoying.
copywritten music?
It's a really weird,
Honestly,
odd
the answer
voice.
would be no. The problem with copywritten music isn't even that the videos get content ID matched or whatever on YouTube. I could care less about that at this point. It's that the videos get fucking muted and deleted. Like, you guys might not realize this, but since
The
I
AIDS giraffe.
went out of my managed partnership last year, and now I'm in a normal YouTube, partnership when it comes to running ads and everything on my YouTube videos. My Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto
Hey,
Vice
shut up,
City,
Sue.
Grand Theft Auto
That's
San
dead
Andreas
now.
have been
I ain't doing
completely
mixtaping forever.
fucking destroyed. And what I mean by
Feels
that
bad, man.
is that literally all the copywritten music in those playthroughs, which is constant when you're in a car playing on the radio, all got content ID matched and or copyright claimed. And what happened was YouTube, in all of its fucking wisdom, either made the
We
videos
complaining about
completely
YouTube now?
unwatchable, so some people can't watch them,
Oh, great.
made them muted. Wow, I really want to watch a video with no fucking sound and commentary. What a great idea. Or tried to remove
I
the
started as a
copyrighted
Halo
music,
guy.
and those videos now sound like utter shit. It sounds like someone's taking a dump inside of a fucking tin can.
I started
The
as a
videos
Halo
sound
guy.
absolutely terrible now because of YouTube. And that's the problem with YouTube right now.
Oh,
Everything's
get on
automated.
two birds with
They
one
don't
dance, or
actually
whatever the
look
fuck
at
his
anything
name
on a
is.
subjective basis.
Typical black guy who's jealous of white people because of their physical ability. I guarantee he was bullied by a white man in high school. I didn't even go to high school with a white person. But I know your reference, though.
About
We had more Asian people at this school and no white people.
which I hope I won't.
Feels
Right now,
bad,
I'm still
man.
very much dependent on it. But what I'm hoping
Hey, dude, no backup
is that
plan.
moving forward, I won't
He's gonna have his own restaurant while
by
he's
the end of this year,
by the time he's 60.
95% Twitch and 5% YouTube. That would be
Phil's Pasta Palace.
If that is the case, then I still would have to worry about content ID because what if I put out a new playthrough with copyrighted music in it and the whole playthrough
Phil's
gets
Pasta
taken down
Palace
because
is gonna be a little emote head with
I
the
don't wanna
weird
update
hairline
it.
that's way up there, and he's gonna be doing this. He's gonna be doing a penne hand. Shit gonna be lit.
Half of my legacy, the first half of my legacy of being a gamer on the internet was on YouTube exclusively. There are
His legacy of being a gamer. That's quite an ego.
that only watch my stuff on YouTube. I
A
get
legacy of
updated
playing every game that come out and being bad at them.
because
A legacy.
now focusing on streaming. That's not their fault that YouTube fell through and that the fucking people who run YouTube are a bunch of fucking assholes and morons. It's not their fault. I'm not gonna punish them and say, well, you get the nice muted garbage content that you can't watch.
One of the most likable smart blacks I've ever seen. That is a fantastic chat quote.
So no, so, I'm not
Fantastic,
gonna change
TBH.
the formula or whatever. I'm always gonna be conscious of what's going on over on YouTube. Okay.
Next time you say something, if I don't respond to you, then you'll know why.
And he says something really stupid. I'm not gonna read it. He knows me. All right, shout out to Get Two Birds Stoned at Once, who just resubscribed to the channel.
Oh,
for
that's the
5 months in a
username.
row.
Get Two Birds
Thank
Stoned
you,
at
Get Two
Once.
Birds Stoned at Once. I really do appreciate that for 5 months of support. And he says 5-month hype for Phil. I am very much. Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, Roddy Kaboom just subscribed to my channel. A tier 1 sub? Nope. A tier 2 sub?
Yeah, it's a compliment, so it's okay.
A tier 3 sub. The
Tex is one of the coolest white dudes I know.
level. Thank you so much, Roddy Kaboom, for being
I started as a
He doesn't smell like mayonnaise. It's a compliment.
Thank you for that. That is really awesome. Okay.
Prayer hands again. $25 he do prayer hands now. That's quite a legacy.
All right. Really briefly, what I want to let you guys know is what's going on with the Twitch channel and what's going on with the YouTube.
Twitch ain't even probably gonna exist when he 50 or 60.
Right now, business-wise. So this will not have anything to do with
Eventually something gonna go wrong and all of this shit gonna die.
How's stuff going right now? At least in 2018 from what I can see so far. Then I'm going to talk about my girlfriend.
But this is DSP.
Then
He
I'm
gonna
talk
find
about
something
my
else.
For my 10th anniversary, then we'll take a break.
He always finds something else.
Right now, as I've already mentioned, things on Twitch are great. My average views on Twitch are up by a ginormous amount. I mean, honestly, when I used to play games on Twitch, the premiere of a new game could get anywhere between 400 to 1,000 viewers.
I legit didn't even know that was a bit. Smashcast is the future. No, it is Smashcast now. Never mind.
Now on average, every stream I'm at least
I was gonna misname him.
4,500 viewers, which is amazing. And like I said, for special events, like for example, I just did VR chat. I had over 1,000 people on stream for that.
Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. It is.
And this is not new.
I'm thinking of
releases. Can you
Mixer.
Imagine once new big game releases start coming out this year, because then I'm gonna get the influx of viewers looking for those games on Twitch. So we're gonna be pretty cool checking out all these games this year. I'm pretty excited. Subscribers at an all-time high. In fact, I don't know what the
Yeah, my
sub count
space is
right now
huge, too.
New subscribers. I wonder if we've actually hit a
But at the same time, we did get more social media sites.
I want to tell you on the fly here.
And I definitely think recorded gameplay isn't gonna come back.
Why? Even though we got more than that, like we
I
where
hear
at
tell they
551,
call meats
and I got
like
7 new subs during
CSP's
the stream. We're
authentic
at
Italian
553. You want
sauce.
to know why? Because a bunch of them.
Oh, I get it.
expired, and that's what happens. Is
Thank you for the 100 bits.
It's a 30-day subscription.
I don't even know how the robot said they call me Tex, but he likes the authentic Italian sauce. The quotes.
7 new subscribers today. I only really got 2 because that means 5 people.
Cup and a half of sugar.
expired.
I started as a Halo
That's
guy.
the nature of the beast on Twitch. Oh, by the way, shout out to. Oh my goodness. See, stay on.
It's so much fucking money spamming in this part of the stream. I guess on both ends. For more for him though. But he did about 35 minutes of money talk.
I started as a Halo guy.
It's 20 minutes left in this video and he's stuck on shoutouts. Really hoping the last 20 minutes isn't shoutouts.
Hugo. Man, I cannot pronounce that name. But thank you for the sub. So the subs are going up again.
Thank you
So
for the
there we
last
go.
4 bits,
But
Leo.
record high
And
numbers, I think
the 11
it's 557
Marthos.
or 558. And it's going up, even though subs are expiring, it's going up slowly. And what I'm going to be doing in the next few months is I'm going to be raising the sub goals every month. Not by a lot though. I'll raise it in 50 increments. So right now the goal
Are you
is
kidding me?
600. If I hit 600 subs, great. The
I
next
started
goal
as
will
a
be
Halo
650.
guy.
See what I mean? I'm never gonna go, oh, the next goal is 800. That's stupid. That's not right, and that's not a realistic goal, and that's not right. Just keep doing it incrementally. I think we could see organic growth over the course of 2018. Remember, imagine if by the end of the year I have like 1,000 subs or more. Oh my God! Now just the sub revenue is so tremendous, right? That everything else is icing on the cake. So we'll see what happens with that.
All right. When he first did his sub goal, I think it was 350. And he tried to kind of excuse it by saying 350 subs on Twitch equal $1,250. And his Patreon goal was always $1,250. Now he pretty much confirming his Twitch goal is never going to go that low again. So next month his goal is probably going to be 600, maybe 550 if he loses a lot of subs, which is definitely not $1,250 anymore. All right, that's some shifting he did. I see. He's a
Right
businessman.
now things are going really well. Okay, they are.
He's a businessman.
In regards to everything else, cheers and tips. Cheers are at an all-time high. Thank you. Everybody.
Cheers at an all-time
It's
high.
actually the highest I've
What a
ever
good
had.
thing for a
Thank you
streamer to
for
say.
those cheers ever this month so far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Tips, no, they're not as high because last month, let's face it, last month I did that fundraiser where I was trying to raise enough money to basically pay these taxes. So I had.
I legit can't imagine any streamer talking like this.
I'm not expecting tips to always be sky high. Okay, I know that they won't be, but still really good. So thank you everyone for your cheers, subs, and tips. So far, Twitch this month, if it stays on pace, will actually be better than December was. Now just think about that. December was my best month ever. January will exceed it with no new releases. That's pretty crazy good, right? Now, sadly,
Oh no,
we
sadly.
gotta talk about YouTube.
YouTube complaining.
I
Fantastic.
know. It's like
It's a really good video.
Positive. Twitch is amazing. Oh, now we gotta talk about fucking YouTube, man. We got to. I gotta be. I'm a realist here. I'm gonna give you the full story. Hello, everyone, and
Oh, the other one's uploaded.
YouTube
Well, part
ain't
2
going so
uploaded.
well, folks. Right now, first of all, the views I have on YouTube for January, which are a few days staggered. Right now, I think the views have only updated through like maybe the first.
Get out of here, Yosuke. Nobody likes you.
Have already tied the views I had in December and many other months last year, meaning the views I got on my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, in January are higher.
Why would you respond to that and then tell them they're trying to get lynched? Like this is a hate zone for people that give DSP $3.
Now, I don't honestly don't
It's obvious
know
the person
what
kind of
caused
want
it. Is it
attention
I
for
played
talking
Metal
about
Gear
this.
Solid? Is it because I redid
So
the
congratulations.
controls? Because I did some betas. I don't know, VR chat. It could be anything. PlayerUnknown's Battleground. I don't know.
It's 2 people every
I
stream
honestly
at this
don't
point.
know what's causing the spike in views that I'm actually getting this month. I have no idea, but it's good. That's a positive, right? Yeah, well, yeah, more views are always a positive, except the fact that YouTube is falling apart at the seams as a business, and anyone who's trying to make a living
Yeah,
on
YouTube
is
falling
literally
apart.
having to rely on other income like Patreon and everything. Why? Because YouTube ad revenue is at an all-time
Yeah, it's also a
low.
good
That's right.
terminology to use.
So what happened is that YouTube lost even more advertisers during the fall. They had a big chunk. Remember earlier in the year of 2017, they had the ad apocalypse, where places like Starbucks and Walmart and all that, they pulled their ads, and immediately ad revenue plummeted by about 50%.
Fucking
Guess
Dashy.
what? It happened again around the summer/early fall of 2017. YouTube lost a bunch of more advertisers, but the average YouTuber didn't feel the pinch because guess what? They also got the artificial increase in advertisement the holiday season. So most YouTubers enjoyed the same ad revenue during
How
the
is this
holiday
artificial
season
if it's
they
the
had all year.
holiday
Now, this is
season?
The opposite of what usually happens. Usually September, October, November, December, you see ad revenue go up like this. That didn't happen in 2017. Excuse me. Instead, it just stayed steady. So most YouTubers didn't panic. They were like, oh, everything's good, right? Well, now in January, guess what happened? Boo! Flush the toilet, down to the sewer, and then an alligator eats the shit and shits that out, and it goes out into the fucking sewage river. That's how bad YouTube ad revenue
He's
is.
35 years old,
It
bro.
really
What's
is.
wrong with him?
To give you perspective.
He talking about something that's supposed to be serious and he treated it this
I've already
way?
gotten as many views in January
Jeez.
as I did several months last year on YouTube, yet I have made half as much money. I'm going to repeat myself, okay? Half as much money as I did those same months last year when I had that viewership. So, I'll give you perspective. I actually think it's 1.5 million views. Yeah, it is.
Down
I
to the
made
sewer and then
1.5
an alligator
million views on
eats
DSP
the
Games so far
shit.
this month. Yet last
Alligator
year,
sewer eats the shit.
Several months I hit only 1.5 million views total on the channel.
That's the
I made
YouTube
twice as
views.
much money
The
on
shit
it.
getting ate by an alligator.
See what I mean? That's garbage.
Of course.
That's terrible. That's like what happened to YouTube, right? Now, not to totally panic. Reason I'm saying this is typically
Is Marvel Infinite $15 on Steam?
February has its lowest ad revenue. It's actually the
I
first
can't
2
check
months
Steam
of the
on
year
this.
where the ad revenue
Oh no, it's just
typically
froze
does
again.
go
I really
down
need to restart this
badly
computer.
Because most advertisers splurged for the
Desperately.
holidays, and then they don't advertise for a few months, and then they kind of come back around March, April. In fact, March, April, May, June. Usually
Matter
there's
of
a
fact, I
spike
could
in ad
restart
revenue
this
in
while
the
I'm
summer,
streaming.
but
And I
it
won't
needs to be
miss out
said,
on anything because
people
everything on the
YouTube
other
trying to make
computer.
money just on YouTube videos right now are
I started as a
dying.
Yeah, I
Halo
might
guy.
do that.
Because you didn't get that increase of revenue you usually get at the end of the year, and then
Yeah.
it went in January. How do you pay your bills, right? For me,
Oh, it's on
thank
console, of course it is.
God, that
Of
in
fucking course it
2017
is.
I
The
diversified.
game ought to be even
into
cheaper
more
on
of a
PC because nobody fucking
you
own
guys
it.
weren't being supportive on Twitch. That would be.
They
I'm
hate
not even
people on
kidding.
PC,
If
bro.
the changes didn't happen, this house would be gone. This house would be up for sale, if not sold already, and I would probably be back in Connecticut in the old shitty condo with bad sound quality, bad internet, hurting my back.
Bella Vita Baton Rouge #2 is basically a Project 7. Yeah, pretty much. We're never gonna do another one.
So thank God.
We had so
last
much
year I
free
made the
time that
changes
year.
that I did, and thank you for the support you gave me to make those changes. Because if it weren't for Twitch being so good right now, I would be screwed. All right, I really.
Twitch isn't good. His fans just have a lot of money to give. That don't make the website good. He acting like ad revenue high on Twitch or something. It's not. It's people just giving him direct money.
All right, shout out to Shortcake45 who did 50-bit cheer. He says, we'll be playing the Michael Bay John Cena movie tie-in Duke Nukem game if it ever comes out, and Michael Bay may Transformers. All right. Will I probably play?
Wow, you heard how you responded to that?
Please save your questions with cheers.
Listen to this dude.
I'm okay. All right. So thank you for that.
Pray your hands again.
All right, shout out to Shortcake45 who did a 50-bit cheer. He says, we'll be playing the Michael Bay John Cena movie tie-in Duke Nukem game if it ever comes out, and Michael Bay may Transformers. All right.
Fuck you. You should wait till later to ask. Oh, random bot. What the fuck is going on in her stream? And it's an image link.
Segment coming later on in the show. I know you probably weren't here to hear that. I am doing a Q&A segment at the end of the show. I am doing a Q&A segment. All right, shout out to Shortcake45 50-bit cheer.
I started as a Halo guy.
We'll be playing the Michael Bay John Cena movie.
Oh, here we go. I could do it here. Shout out to Drake J Kramer for a 5-bit cheer. He says, I grew up about 15 minutes from where Dave grew up. Blah, 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 blah. You gotta wait till later to ask the questions, dude. The internet is perfectly fine. My parents still live in Connecticut. See, but that's different though. You say 15 minutes away, but he used to complain about like the basement or some weird shit. I don't know. It's old ass law. And I never lived in that kind of situation where you live in like a building and it's shit in the basement of the building. So if you get your internet fixed, people got to go in the basement and shit, and you can only get one company. I think that's how it's supposed to work for him. That sounds pretty stupid. I think Nova have the same problem. Long-time streamer and viewer, Nova Enforcer. I don't know where he been at. But apparently that's how internet work in places like that.
I started as a Halo guy.
Will you be playing a Michael Bay John Cena Duke Nukem in a game if it ever comes out? Probably not.
Game if it ever comes out.
He do prayer hands in this too.
I started as a Halo guy.
I fucking hate you, Soup. I'm gonna ban you from sending bits. No, I'm not posting this on YouTube. Shut up, dude. You're annoying. Wait till the end and ask.
And Michael Bay may Transformers. All right. Probably play it, yes, just to laugh.
Yeah, he do prayer hands in this.
I already asked people up front, please save your questions with cheers.
He praying for questions.
For the Q&A segment coming later on in the show. I know you probably weren't here to hear that. I am doing a Q&A segment at the end of the show, so please reserve questions like that for the end.
So he don't do Italian hands anymore. He do pray hands. This is his hand motions. What the hell is that?
End of the show, so that way I can answer everything at once rather than interrupting, what I'm talking about.
So we're gonna get an hour of him answering questions.
Okay.
From 25 cents. All right.
Now on to the next segment. Ladies and gentlemen, my girlfriend's moving in. No lie, because of you, because of your support.
What is stupid? Here we go. Get out of there.
Supported me in December, because you're making January the best streaming month I've ever had. Because you guys are supporting me in droves, I was able to get past that tax hurdle, and she's moving in a little over 2 weeks. It's actually going to be February 12th. She's going to be moving in, and as I've told you guys, if you've been watching my streams recently on pre-stream, I've been talking about this. I even talked about it in the preview, but just for those who are only checking out this podcast,
yeah, Hobbs, that video on YouTube.
I'm gonna be
somebody on Kiwi Farms complained about it because it's really long.
On the 12th, and we got a lot of stuff we need to get.
That's why I gave it a meme title. It's not a video I want people to see looking for like a good video. I don't think it's a good video. But I spent so much time on it, I uploaded it because I wasted so much fucking time on it.
Get her insured on my car and get her driving the car, so she's used to driving the car and get used to this area. She's got her job transferring, so she's got to get used to the area to get to and from the job.
We got to get her driving a car.
Work clothes, a lot of shit.
It's like a teenager moving in.
A very short period of time. So January, I just screwed up. Let's try that again. February 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. 4 days I will not be live streaming on Twitch. However, what I'm planning on doing is a few days beforehand, let's say the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th as an example.
No, dude used to drive in his car. His car is special.
Longer than usual.
Yeah, like he got an 18-wheeler or something.
All right, I may be trying to go long and save up as much gameplay footage as possible during that period of time, So when I'm not live streaming on the 12, 13, 14, and 15, at least I'm going to have gameplay to upload to DSP Gaming. Because what I found, folks, is that the YouTube audience is a fickle one. If you don't have constant new content on a YouTube channel, people will stop watching. They'll move on and say, well, I wanted to see Phil keep playing this game. He stopped. I'm going somewhere else to watch someone else.
That's not true.
So I have to keep up constant coverage and constant content.
It might be true for him, but he can't just generalize the whole website because of that.
So in the very least, that's what's going to happen. Now, I won't be live streaming those 4 days. However, she and I will be doing a lot of interesting things. For example, we're going to be cleaning out this office that is shit, and we're going to be throwing out a ton of shit and basically trying to set up that office for her. So maybe once we clean out that office...
Bruh, being in a relationship with DSP is such a business move. You get in the office with it. That's what it is. It's a business move to be in a relationship with him, so you get an office. The new girlfriend moving in, her first thing she gonna do is clean out his old office. The first thing she gonna do is clean out the old Panda office. The same office he said he couldn't clean out because it would cost him hundreds of dollars to throw the stuff away. Now, out of nowhere, when he got somebody moving in, he can clean that out the first day. Wow, it's almost like he just kind of gave us a bullshit reason why he couldn't clean it out.
And we'd set up for her stuff. I'll do a vlog.
Fantastic.
Here's my girlfriend's new office, right? We're going to be doing a lot of things around the house differently, obviously. We're going to be trying to get into a schedule or whatever. I may be doing some vlogging. I can guarantee you
some vlogging.
Share some pictures with you of she and I doing stuff together.
This shit sounds so fucking creepy.
See her. I mean, oh my god, when I put out that picture that didn't have her face at Christmas, a whole fucking scandal exploded with escorts and shit.
A scandal with escorts, of course. It's hilarious.
Learn about
I started
her,
as a Halo
see
guy.
her, stuff like that.
Escort stories are hilarious.
I'm not going to reveal too much private info about her, but you will be seeing her.
Damn, boy.
In new DSP Tries It episode.
Mail order bro will be running her fingers through his back and neck hair.
DSP Tries It. Cooking videos. All right, now here's the thing.
Thank you for the 5 bits, Jay
She's
Kramer.
currently planning. She's currently planning on trying to all these new recipes and meals. In fact, we've been talking about it on a daily basis.
Oh yeah, she's gonna learn how to cook new food the first day she move over there.
Baking. So she's actually going to try to bake stuff that normally I would never have. You guys know me. I am not a sweets kind of guy. I'm not a snacking kind of guy. I've told you guys over the years.
You're just a chunky kind of guy.
And that's it. She wants to start all this new stuff because she wants to basically, it's her new life, right? Time for her to try out new stuff and be adventurous.
Listen to this quote. Listen to this quote. It's her new life. Time for her to be adventurous and try new stuff. Do you guys want to know what the new stuff is? Her cooking new meals. She can't look up recipes and learn how to cook at her house. Who's she living with? Is she living with like a 90-year-old that's like about to die tomorrow or some shit? And they beat her at night? She know how to cook, but she can't learn to cook new meals there. She got to move in with the dude that say he can barely pay his bills, so he can buy new stuff for her to learn how to cook. Fantastic.
Adventurous, and so she wants to try all this new stuff. We may be vlogging all that stuff, okay? We set up as a new goal, if I hit 600 subscribers on my Twitch channel this month, so there's 7 days left in the month. If I hit 600 subscribers by the end of this month, she and I are going to start up a new series of cooking videos. She's going to be trying out new recipes. I'll be helping her as much as I possibly can. But she's going to be
No, it's the internet order, Brad. People don't use the mail anymore.
Here's the prep, here's the cooking, here's the final product. Is it any good, right? That's going to be cool. It's not going to be called Cooking with the King.
By the way, if you missed it, 600 Twitch subs and DSP gonna do cooking videos with his girlfriend. I assume she agreed to it, but the funny thing is, somebody mentioned this in his stream chat while he was playing the game, or either in pre-stream, and he was like, yeah, I could do that. That's gonna be 600 subs. So he confirmed this girl will be cooking basically for money. Pretty much cooking for money. He basically confirmed it without even getting her permission. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot.
Because that series was called Poorly Cooking with the King. It was just me very poorly making stuff. This is going to be a completely different style of
That's
series
pretty hot.
where she's trying to make new thing.
Hey, honey, I told my
Yeah,
Twitch
though,
chat you
I
would cook when I get 600 subs. Sounds
We're
good.
gonna be brainstorming new
Sounds good to
series and
me.
everything. I'm sure people will be coming up with logos and stuff for it. If we hit 600 subs this month, that I'm guaranteeing that will start in sometime in February. Okay.
Didn't he say she not a gamer? Well, no, she is a gamer. She got a better computer than him, apparently. Not on social media, he said that. Well, no, he said she don't have a social media presence, which means she can have a Twitter with like 4 follows. You know how DSP like to twist shit and make it fit his narrative. How is it that she's suddenly becoming in all these
I
things?
started as a Halo guy.
Started as a Halo guy. Well, you see, DSP is perfectly fine with this girl entire like her whole generation, and all the way back to Native American times and slavery times. He perfectly fine with all of them getting doxxed on her side of the family, as long as she move in first. That's what he need. He needs her to be safe at his house, and then he can show us her face and tell us her name. She can just make up a fake name, but you know she won't do that. It's gonna be like, hey, you guys, this is Kathy James. Kathy James, my girlfriend, Kathy James. Hey, I'm Kathy James. And then within 4 hours, people gonna like be calling her grandma or something.
So just think of all the new stuff that's gonna come
Poor
out.
Kathy James.
Oh, by the way, she's an avid gamer. All right.
Avid gamer.
Has certain games that she plays all the time, like multiplayer style games that she likes to go back to. But in addition to that, she's a big fan of certain franchises. She loves Assassin's Creed. She loved Assassin's Creed Origins, one of her favorite games of last year. Currently, right now, she's actually playing. She's playing Borderlands, the pre-sequel, which is a game I never played. She actually bought that Handsome Jack collection that came out because it's funny. She played Destiny 1 and hated it, and I was like, but you realize Destiny 1 literally just stole stuff from other franchises.
I started
If you
as
want
a
to play
Halo
a better
guy.
version of Destiny 1, you should play Borderlands.
If you want to play a better version of Destiny, play Borderlands. And she plays the pre-sequel. So basically, they're both idiots.
That's the game that stole
Fantastic.
And honestly, Borderlands is a far better game. So she
Fantastic.
bought the Handsome Jack collection. She's playing Borderlands.
Thank you for the
She
5
loves-
bits, Jay Kramer.
She hates Destiny.
She
loves
might be,
Borderlands.
maybe she just want to live in a house for free. And for the 2 bits, Sue.
So, that being said, there's going to be a lot of changes.
What a hot
coming
opinion.
up in particular, all right, that are going to be based around her joining me here. You might hear her input on gaming and stuff, you know. But in
Oh
addition
yeah,
to
we
all
want
of
another
that,
bad opinion. They're like the
yes,
pre-sequel.
We are possibly making plans to do some gameplay together.
I started as a
Is it going
Halo
to be
guy.
consistent and something we do all the time? Yeah, we're not going that far.
It literally
But in
sounds
particular,
good.
A one co-op game that I'm thinking that we could probably do together right here. That would make sense, and it would actually be a really awesome playthrough for us to do together. Obviously, it would be dependent on our work schedules. Like I know she's going to be working, she's transferring her job, so it's going to be dependent on her availability and everything there, right? But that being said, we'll see. Basically, her moving in here, number one, is going to be a tremendously improvement to my life and her life too. You know, moving in.
How is it gonna improve her
together,
life?
Having someone
A free
there
house?
to give both physical and emotional support all the time.
Because you can hug her at night.
Things like keeping the house clean, making meals. Because the other thing, too,
Oh.
you know, it's not going to be all on her. We're going to share responsibility. It's
Mm.
amazing, right?
He
I
shared
love
with
that.
Panda Lee too.
And I haven't had
Look
that
how
in
much he
years.
shared with
I'm
Panda Lee.
Working myself constantly. Not only am I constantly streaming for you guys, but then I got to go clean the house. go
This
cook,
shit isn't gonna
go
improve
work.
her life. She's
It's
gonna have a
not.
free
It's
roof
much
over her
more
head. That's
person,
it.
so-
She's not even gonna have that.
Also,
She's gonna be working to help pay the bills. Apparently.
Life with a significant other. I can't wait. All right, I can't wait. I'm very excited for this.
He can't wait.
So again, I have to say, thank you to all of you who
Prayer
made this
hands?
possible.
Yep, prayer
Now,
hands.
The one major change that will happen to my schedule, and I have to say,
One
this
day
is
off.
what you all are expecting. One day a week, I will not be live streaming at all. One
He
day
did
a
that
week
with Panda
is
Lee.
for me.
When he did it, it was the last resort, and the bitch left
I
him.
started as a
Shit we need
Halo
to get
guy.
done, errands and stuff like that, but also to have personal time together, date night, all that. One day a week, we're doing that together. No ifs, ands, or buts. It's happening. I don't know when it's going to happen yet. Again, it's going to depend on the work schedule and everything. But just to forewarn everyone, I think one day off a week is a reasonable thing to ask for. Okay?
Off.
So one day a week, there will not be any live stream. But there will still be tons of streams and everything going on. It's not like there's going to be a dramatic reduction in the amount of content that I put out or anything like that. If anything, that would make no sense. This is a year where I'm staging a comeback. my Twitch channel.
Oh, yeah,
growing.
comeback.
I can't stop this, you know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Oh man, I doubt you're not here.
Will I do my best to maybe make it a consistent day that we'll have off all the time? Sure, but I may not be able to control that. Again, it's going to be dependent on her work schedule, and we have no idea what that's going to be yet. Until
A while back, you said it would be based around his schedule, I think.
So,
Well, I guess he changed his mind.
on February 12th. I'll have more information when we get closer and or when it happens. I'll be sharing pictures on
Yeah,
social media.
day night equals more
talking
food
about it.
cooking than the other days, pretty much.
But I want to say thank you guys for being so
Thank you.
supportive of everything that's been going on. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've already been going for an hour. I'm actually going to cut. I was going to talk about my 10th anniversary. I'm going to put that to the next segment. What I'm going to do is very quickly do some shout outs. Then we're going to take a break. In the next segment, I'll talk about my 10th anniversary celebration coming up this year. It's true. If I didn't get through the tax situation this month.
Wow, he talked for 2 minutes after saying he would be done talking. Okay, fair enough. HateLive Part 2. And I got an ad right in the beginning. Only one ad. That's kind of odd. Oh no, I got that wrong. No? No way, this just got one ad. That's silly. Dave usually milk harder than that.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the HateLive podcast, episode 44 for
I started as
January
a Halo
25th,
guy.
2018. This is part 2.
Yeah, it's
So,
already
watch
10
this
o'clock
live
for
on
me.
YouTube,
I'll
on demand,
try.
Excuse me. And you did not check
I
out
might be
part
able to go
one
to
first,
sleep
you're
by
gonna
midnight.
want to. Tons of updates, including business updates, updates on my taxes, updates on my girlfriend moving in, lots of stuff, personal
I think it's
stuff
showing
that
up,
you wanted to know
Kramer.
about. I shared all that information. Go Go check out part 1 before you watch part 2.
What?
But if you've already seen part 1 and you're ready for part 2, you're in the right place, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Taxes,
What was this
updates on
opening?
my girlfriend moving in, lots of stuff, personal stuff that people wanted to know about. I shared all that information. Go check out part 1.
Go Joe
But if
roll?
you've already seen part 1 and you're ready for part 2. You're
What
in
does
the right
that
place,
mean?
ladies and gentlemen. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start talking about my 10th anniversary.
It's 5 a.m. here your week. Yeah, it's almost like I go to work at 5 a.m.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 10 years. Can you believe it? Now, in reality, I've actually been uploading videos to YouTube.
I started as a Halo
for 11
guy.
years. So, don't tell anyone. Okay, don't tell anyone that it's really 11 years. No one wants to know that. Because really what happened was my Dark Side Filled channel, the original channel that I held on YouTube, before I
So it's an 11-year legacy.
I
Even though nobody cared 11 years ago.
Videos of a
Fantastic.
video game tournament that I went to in the summer of 2017 called the Midwest.
And of course,
Championships.
his 11th year was stolen footage.
And all I uploaded to the channel was that. That was it. I didn't upload anything else. So for a year, all that was there. Those videos barely. got
Okay, you're just being
views.
sarcastic.
You know, no one really cared. No one knew who I was on YouTube or nothing. No one cared about Midwest Championships. So, but it wasn't until the fall of 2018. All right. The fall of 2018.
He just leaked his new
that I
girlfriend
actually
name. Is
started-
this
what did I
actual
say?
information?
Let's try that again.
Do I have to go out of my way to find this?
Fall of 2008.
Is this CNN information?
The fall of 2008.
'Cause don't waste my time with
I actually
CNN
started
news.
uploading consistent gameplay videos to my Dark Side Filled channel. In fact, yes, I did attend the Midwest Championships that year. as
Unless
well.
he said it by
Summer.
accident during
But
the
the very
stream,
first
which I cannot
gameplay
listen to
video I
that right
ever
now.
uploaded that wasn't Street Fighter was actually Star Wars: The Force Awakens. It was the segment where I was trying to use Star Killer's force powers to pull a Star Destroyer out of the sky.
All right.
It was hilarious because the on
This is kind of worthless right here. I'm sorry, DSP.
high production budgets and teams of 20, 30 fucking people filming and editing videos.
Yeah, 40 people make PewDiePie
Of course,
videos.
then, as you know, guys, things changed over the years and people all of a sudden
Jesus.
started getting negative association. But anyway, 10 years, all right, 10 years of me being a content creator for the industry.
Look like he was
right?
banning somebody right
Pretty
now.
Awesome, right? Pretty
Looking
damn
directly in
awesome.
the chat, moving the
And
mouse and everything.
I'm so incredibly grateful for 10 years.
The name of his girlfriend is
There have
Joe.
been ups and downs. There have been times when I was hanging out with my friends and I was able to afford going to crazy gaming conventions and things were amazingly positive and everything was great. There were times when I had financial difficulties because of negative shit.
Alrighty, dating Joe.
YouTube changing your algorithm to be able to pay my bills, and obviously breaking up with my ex-girlfriend and all that kind of shit. There have been low lows. There's been high highs and low lows. It has been one hell of a ride the past 10 years. If you would ask me at any point in my life until I started on YouTube if my life would ever be as crazy as it was the past 10 years, I would say, fuck no. Are you nuts? It's been nuts, man. Seriously. And it's hilarious because even to this day, people ask me, Phil, can you predict where you'll be in 5 years? Fuck no. I have no idea. Who knows what's going to happen? It's such a wild ride doing this kind of thing on the internet for a living. It really has been insane. But
Nice.
again, your support has made it all possible. All right. So this is the 10th year of me doing video gaming content on the internet for you guys. What do I have in store for you? Okay. First of all, right now I'm wearing a shirt from my Teespring shop. I don't know if you guys.
Oh, snap. Shirt promo.
Design. That
Fantastic. That's the name of it. DSP Skull Design.
Right. Obviously, you can check this out and a bunch of other merch out at my Teespring shop.
That's my favorite new shirt. DSP Skull Design. Trademark.
Launching on my Teespring shop.
You can find it in Best Buy, as a matter of fact. Just go to the register and ask for DSP Skull Design. She's gonna say,
sayings and memes and things that have been a big part of my content over the years featured in this line of merchandise. It's going to be pretty good, and I hope
It's
you
not the
guys
right
are
thing.
excited, especially some people who said, man, I've been wanting to buy something from Phil's shop, but I heard there's this 10th anniversary line of product coming out. Yeah.
You mean the part I mimicked when he said Joe? How would you turn that into his girlfriend name is
You
Joe?
can get this shirt on my Teespring. It's just not on the main page. My Teespring has like 4 or 5
Sure, if
pages.
his girlfriend name is Joe, come back and tell me I was wrong, I guess.
Probably on a later page, I would assume. But yes,
That sounds like a pretty dumb thing to base that on for now. I know a lot of women named Joe, by the way.
That's one thing that's going to be pretty cool.
Tons of them.
Right, that's one thing. Number 2, in regard to events.
Joe is one of them last name, too. First name is Angry.
My idea is that this year for the downtime, I'm going to be doing retro throwback
Oh, you
playthroughs
dumb
of
bitch,
some
it
of the
wasn't
biggest
fraudulent.
things I've ever done on my YouTube channels.
The Velvet Room caw caw. More like the
Biggest
Goud Room
playthroughs
caw
I ever
caw.
did that got me
Thank you for the 100
viral
bits, Toxic Crow.
popularity on YouTube. I think you guys are going to know exactly what I'm going to say. Heavy Rain. That was a game that was 100% narrative based with little quick time events in between. Your choices
Alright.
actually depend-
Wasn't Hate Live Part 3 legit just him answering questions? Because I really hate hearing him answer questions. Because a lot of it is just like kind of ass-patting questions. And people saying stuff about haters. So I don't know if I want to listen to that anyway. If that's the case, I'm listening to that shit tomorrow.
changed the plot line. It was a crazy murder mystery. I still remember.
Because I'm sure not staying up till 1, 2 in the morning to
Then I
listen
played
to
that game. I
some
went to work,
gay Q&A.
came back home from work, popped the game in and played it for like 2-3 hours a night. That was so much fun. It was like an interactive, digestive murder mystery novel, but you're playing a part of it. You know what I mean? And every night, at the end of the night, I would do a vlog, special vlog, to let you guys know what I thought about the game up to that point, who I was suspecting.
This is really annoying.
Stuff like that. And the big finale.
He telling us what he did 10 years ago?
To the point where,
For
like,
real?
that's what got a lot of people watching my stuff. I want to do a throwback playthrough as a special thing this summer. I will be replaying Heavy Rain. Now,
Oh, another redemption run. Great.
So this is going to be fun for me to read. Now,
Wonderful. Replaying another game.
Play it and maybe mess around a little bit with the stuff in the game. I definitely
But he
wanna
tell us
play that game.
every day he needs to play
One
new games.
retro playthrough.
And he replay the fuck out of everything.
That I'm going to be doing a big throw.
Except actual old games. He
One
replaying
thing
a bunch of
I'm
shit from
definitely
last
doing
gen.
this summer is something people have asked me
No
for
PS2
years.
games.
I'm going to be doing
Unless
a
somebody paid for 'em, I
redemption
guess.
run Of Bloodborne. This was a game
A redemption
years
run.
ago, right? That when it was new, I played it. But, fair enough, I grinded like crazy in order to keep playing it. I did not legitimately beat it in regards to me just playing it from start to finish like I've done with some other Dark Souls games. Instead, I grinded like crazy in order to maintain a level limit so I could basically be over-leveled for certain fights. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to replay the game.
I don't know if I want
from
this
start to
Persona.
finish without grinding. So that way it's more of a challenge. In addition, I will be playing the Old Hunters DLC, which when it released, I basically flubbed my way through it, got to, played on New Game Plus, which I shouldn't have done.
I love how much he shit on his old stuff when he want to redo it.
I'm going to be playing it legitimately at a regular level, not New Game Plus, trying to play through that DLC on the fly while I'm playing the actual game, okay? So
Nice,
that's going
Sip.
to be this summer. I think that's going to be a really fun playthrough. People are going to come out and
Yeah, it's going to be real fun. People are going to come out in droves.
This is going to be even better.
Wait till the summertime and hope you don't die by then and you can watch it. But thank you for subscribing.
In addition to that,
Isaac.
I'm getting
Oh,
other
I-H.
ideas.
ZZAY.
Other ideas.
I'm going to just say Isaac.
One idea that I have
Enjoy your witty
is
mode.
to actually play a game from my childhood, a game that I grew up with, that I absolutely love, and do an ongoing playthrough of it over the course of the summer. Now, it depends on what game it is, how long this would be. One game that I really would like to play is possibly Final Fantasy IV. This is one of my favorite Final Fantasy games of all time.
You don't have to miss Panda Lee. She got 25 hours of vlogs on YouTube you can watch.
I would basically, it would be more of a
I'm sure you didn't watch them.
because I'd actually be able to show you the ins and outs of the gaming engine and how to make the characters way better, and it would be a really fun playthrough in my opinion. Okay.
Really fun. I can't wait for people to not show up and phone to complain.
Played over the years, like the Suikoden series, stuff like that I really like to play and do like a game from back in the past when games I grew up with. Those are some of the playthroughs that end up being the best. I haven't done a playthrough like that since Blue Dragon, and that was what 3-4 years ago. So I definitely
nobody watched that, so why you want to do another one like it?
We'll see. But it may be that, it may not.
Nobody even made it. Well, apparently he was good at it, so I guess that's why I didn't get it as I don't play. But in some games he was good at that still got it as I don't play. I can't think of those games.
Destroyed on YouTube. I actually mentioned this in part 1 of
Grand Theft Auto with no music because of YouTube, but he don't care about YouTube.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas have been ruined
No.
on YouTube due to content.
No. You see, he banned RPGs from people that pay him. He wants to play RPGs without knowing interest because he wants to play them and he likes them. But if you give him money and you're interested in an RPG, then you're not playing it. That's how you run a business.
Those with copywritten music in them, literally the videos are blocked, they're muted, they sound like shit, they're terrible. Those playthroughs have been ruined. So what I would like to do is replay one of those games possibly this summer. Only what I'm going to do is replay the
Please play San Andreas.
come out for modern
But it's going to
consoles,
suck
right?
dick anyway because it won't have music. DSP playing Grand Theft Auto with no music?
Sucks.
What is he going to say?
There's no way
It's the most. It's like a silent Let's Player, basically.
music in them.
Oh, driving down the street.
So I'm
Oh,
debating
shout out to Kakibayass 77, and he says loving the stream. Well, there you go.
all right, but we'll
That's gonna be
see
his stream.
what happens when we get to the summer, what people want to see.
Fantastic.
And then another idea I have is to replay Mass Effect
Cheers
2,
up, Tim.
which if you actually look at all of my Mass Effect playthroughs 1, 2, and 3, I'd probably say, and by the way, I didn't mention Andromeda. From the original Mass Effect trilogy, I'd probably say my Mass Effect 2 playthrough is the best one. All right.
Why is it the
That was
best?
the game. I played it at launch. I did all of
Why
the
replay
content,
Mass
all of the
Effect
side
2?
missions.
People gonna show up saying, "Where's Mass Effect 1?" And then they gotta go watch some fucking camcorder
I
LP.
really believe it.
That's pretty shitty.
The difference here would be when I play it, I will be a renegade femshap. So
Oh, that sounds so
completely
exciting.
different where I was the paragon
Man, I
kill
can't
ship.
wait.
I'll be a renegade, female.
I totally
shepherd.
watched the first
Every
Mass Effect
fucking
playthrough,
aspect,
Phil.
right? I think that would be really awesome. Okay. So basically,
Is this really weird gimmick with DSP? He think all of his fans are new because he say he growing so much, but he think all of his fans are old because he tell us about stuff he did legit 6 and 7 years ago and expect us to remember it. So when he redo it, we should like it more. It's gonna be different from my Mass Effect 2 playthrough. When the fuck did Mass Effect 2 come out? I didn't watch it. That shit, no, it's a long ass game. I only watched him play fighting games. 2010. How many people watching DSP now watched him in 2010? And of course you could say, well, they went back and watched it in retrospect. But if you did, it's not even a point in watching them play it now because you just watched them beat it within the last 3-4 years. I highly doubt somebody was around in 2010 and watched it, still a fan, and gonna watch him play it in 2018. But okay, he should replay that Spider-Man game, since that got him the most views ever. You would think he would play games he played 10 years ago and not 8 years ago.
this summer during downtime, I'm going to be doing amazing amounts of retro stuff, me replaying these games from my past that are synonymous with the great stuff that I've done over the years, plus tying that in with maybe a retro playthrough of a game that I've never done before, like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's the gimmick. All his fans are new because they keep repeating his old background story. But all his fans are old because they all know him from YouTube and he needs the archive channel. All of his fans are old. He like, oh, you guys remember the shower video? He had like 400 people like, yo, the shower video, I remember that. They probably watched it like 2 years ago. And he think everybody saw it the day it came out.
Or maybe something else, okay? That's kind of how I feel would be an amazing way.
He should play Final Fantasy 9 and not fucking Final Fantasy 4 or whatever. He should play a good Final Fantasy game.
A lot of people never saw my original Heavy Rain playthrough, but they're fans of mine now. A lot of people never saw me play the Grand Theft Auto games, but they're fans of mine now. So now you get immersed with the kind of stuff I used to.
So now he got new fans that didn't see his old stuff.
Live streaming integrated and everything. I think it's really awesome. Really, seriously.
No, his shower video is confirmed. He just ain't do it yet because he take a shower once every 2 weeks.
We've got to see what happens this summer. Right now, we have 0 game releases announced for the summer. So if that's the case, June, July, and August.
0 game releases for the summer. I'm gonna check Steam every day during the summer, and now one game gonna come out. Trust me.
Literally be a blow up of wow, people coming back who've never seen Phil in years, come back to watch and play stuff, and I think it could be amazing. But let's see what happens. Let's play it by ear.
People that haven't came around in years are going to come around in the summertime. Why? Because you're on Twitch. I already made a shower video. You should fucking sub anyway. You didn't sub for the first one. But, so what, KG gonna come back? KG gonna come back and be in a Twitch chat? They ain't come around in years, and they're gonna come around this summer for some reason. Because no new games are coming out. So when no new games are coming out, you think, let me go watch DSP, the dude that's known for playing new games for the last 10 years. Huh.
We don't know right now what's
all right.
But that's kind of the 10th anniversary kind of stuff that I'm planning to do. And
that makes a lot of sense.
At the end of this year, as a special celebratory thing, I'm thinking of doing some special countdowns.
I like how much I'm not playing this game today.
Phil's personal top 10 favorite playthroughs that he's done.
Yeah, same ain't gonna come back.
Years. You know, how
I'm
awesome
happy
would
for
that
no
be?
new
Just
games.
countdowns of
DSP.
have some of the most
I was about to say Freddy.
I've ever been able to do with you guys over the years.
I'm happy for no new games, DSP. I'm back after a long hiatus. I'm glad Freddy is gone.
10-year anniversary, and I hope you guys are excited for that, right? Sounds like a good idea, or what do you think? I'm curious. A lot of people in the stream are saying that it sounds like really good ideas. So
If he play any RPGs, that shit is gonna get butt views. He's gonna be crying in his pre-streams for people to send him money. I refuse to believe somebody gonna watch him play an old RPG when I don't even watch him play new ones.
cheering, subbing, and tipping. So let's do that.
Cheering, subbing, and tipping.
Shout out to Big Boy Dumper, who did a 25-bit cheer.
Big Boy Dumper, fantastic.
So he's entitled to comment. He won't let up on Virginia Wolf.
Congratulations, Big Boy Dumper. You went to college. Should feel so fucking proud of yourself.
Come on. Mr. Papavera did a 25-bit cheer. He said 10 years of gameplay videos. That's
Wow, it's the same whales that send in bits during this. What a surprise. All of the names I always notice.
I'm almost positive. I mean, there's no way I can really verify this. I'm almost positive I'm the most prolific YouTuber in history. Meaning, if you look at the amount of content that I put out.
What does prolific mean?
I've more consistently uploaded more videos and more by-the-minute content than any.
Because this is some bullshit.
Now, I'm sure there's people who are teams of people who've done that, but that's a team
Oh,
of
you're actually right.
individual-
Present in large numbers or quantities.
I'm
Man,
almost positive
I tell you what.
that I've done it, I'm the most
I tell you what, it's so prestigious to have the most videos on YouTube. And he don't even have the most videos, but he actually might. It's probably somebody that got more videos or they got longer videos overall. But you know how no lifey that shit is? Like what, 60,000, 70,000 videos overall? So much videos to the point where if you was to start watching the first one a day, you might finish watching his newest video, the video you're watching right now. You might finish watching that by the time you like 15 years older. Because you got to go to sleep. If you watch DSP videos all day, every day while you awake and only sleep, it would take years to finish them. I think it would. That's the best thing you have. That's what you got going. That's like being the tallest basketball player. You have no talent, no skill, no brand recognition, but you're the tallest. I'm bad at games. I have to beg for money every day. But I'm the most prolific YouTuber, dude. I got the most videos and the longest videos. Praise me. I am Dave. Praise
I
me.
don't know if there's anywhere to prove that. You know what I mean? Get Guinness Book of World Records involved. But I mean,
Yeah, Guinness Book of World Records. Yep. They're gonna say you the guy that jerked off on YouTube.
Cheer. Thank you very much to Alpha for your 100-bit cheer. I appreciate that. Big Boy Dumper did a 25-bit cheer. It says,
Big Boy Dumper again.
3 and Vice City would be fun. Middle Gear Solid Twin Snakes. Very rare to find a playthrough of that anywhere. Well, I don't know what that has to do with retro stuff. I never played Twin Snakes.
Twin Snakes will count as retro. Kinda. It's a GameCube game. I hate Twin Snakes. I got a playthrough of it. Big Boy Dumper should watch me.
To become the cheerleader for today's stream and
He
say,
shouldn't watch me.
Retro Gamer
Be attention whore.
2018 Kupo. Thank you very much for that cheer. And yeah, I think people will
Kupo,
enjoy a retro
the way he
show where I
said.
play some of the most famous playthroughs I've ever done. A modernized time with the live streaming integration and everything. It could be a totally
Live streaming integration. So shout outs.
Nick just hit me $1. I said, since you're not doing
His playthrough is gonna be worse with shout outs.
no shit. Would you do a playthrough of Final Fantasy VII and call the series Nostalgia Destroyer? There's no point.
Nostalgia Destroyer.
Originally, I was gonna play Final Fantasy VII and rip it.
That
I don't like
sounds
that
very
game.
similar to something else.
It's not a great Final Fantasy game. It was a big deflating game for me after playing Final Fantasy 2 and 3.
No, Twin Snakes is Metal Gear Solid 1 remade on the GameCube with Metal Gear Solid 2 controls and stuff. It fucking sucks. They redid the cutscenes and shit. Terrible version of that game.
But that being said,
That's why it's not a lot of playthroughs of it. It's fucking
the
garbage.
whole idea of Project 7 was
Hate
to
that
play
game.
and rip it a new asshole. I don't need to do that anymore because number one, the whole idea, I don't do that stuff. I'm not gonna do edited content stuff like that for YouTube. It's not worth it because YouTube fell apart.
Not worth editing
And number
because
two,
my
Final
ad
Fantasy
revenue.
7 is
There we
being
go.
remade. So I'll just play the
Oh,
remake. No, I'm not gonna go
of
back
course.
to an idea from 2009. It's time to fucking move on.
Move on, Nick.
25-bit cheer and says, "Your heaven is being a femme chef. Think cooking with the king in a dress and wig." All right. Moving on. Sarah Teasdale's #1.
Subsistence not really a remake.
$5 and said Virginia Woolf is a great author.
Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes is a remake. Subsistence isn't nearly a remake.
Thank you for the $5 tip. I appreciate
And Subsistence for 3 is just them adding a camera view to it.
Did a 500
I don't even know what
share
Subsistence for
and
2
said,
is.
I've been here since the very beginning. Here's hoping for many more to come. Thank you very much for your support. You're the best. Appreciate the cheer.
You've been there since the beginning, but you only got $5 for him. What a great fan.
Run, keep it going.
Here's $5. I've been around for 10 years.
And holy crap, the Ravenger just did a 5,000-bit cheer. Boom.
$50,
Now,
thanks.
obviously,
Boom.
Cheerleader for today's stream.
Cheerleader.
Get him out of here.
Get your pom
It
poms.
sounds like Vince McMahon. Get him out of here. So he
Vince McMahon never said that.
Kicked him right in the butt. Kicked everyone else out of there. Thank you very much.
He kicked everyone out.
Today for your overwhelmingly positive support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, on to the next segment, folks.
Now the light not that bad, because I got a ceiling fan.
All right, on to the next segment.
I started as a Halo guy.
It depends on what kind of light you're getting, how far away it is, though. This light pretty far away.
Ladies and gentlemen, gaming news. Let's talk a little bit about gaming news. I've got 3 different stories related to that, and then I actually have
So it's time for him to shit on everything, basically.
a totally non-gaming related.
He's been around for 5 years. It's all I got. Get him out of here. Thank you for the 3-bit suit.
Last week that everyone talked about and everyone had an opinion on. Some people liked it, some people hated it.
Nintendo?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about it. The Nintendo Lava. I think it's
Yeah,
Lava.
I'm not even pausing for this. It's just him hating on
No, it
Nintendo.
wouldn't be
The
Lava,
gimmick is
it
old,
was
bro.
Labia, and now you're like, the Nintendo Labia. Nintendo. All right.
So funny.
Nintendo Lava,
Oh my
ladies.
fucking god.
Let's talk about it. It's
Sex
lame-o.
jokes.
PC Gamer
It's
knows
lame-o.
Oh,
Man,
Lava.
these guys
Oh, I
are a
love
laugh
this
riot.
stuff up. All right, let's talk about it.
Oh man,
If
it's
you
so
don't know what this
funny.
is, if you live under a rock, you
Wow.
haven't heard about it yet. What it is, in April 20th, I believe. So, smoke weed every day, 420. Nintendo will be
Is his
releasing-
whole body made out of
I'm not
memes?
exaggerating, I'm not making
Old
this up.
memes?
A piece of software, $70 it's going to cost.
I looked the Labo up online, by the way, on Amazon. It's definitely not just cardboard.
Special interactive software, which we know Nintendo's
I don't think it's really worth it to meme about it constantly like this,
It's for the
like he
Nintendo
do.
Switch. Okay, you need a Switch to use
I mean, yeah, it's
it. And
cardboard,
what
but
it's gonna do,
they're saying it like we get Amazon boxes in the mail if we order it. I don't know.
cardboard cutouts
Like, the more we talk about it, you realize that's the more you're helping it.
Fold into
Don't people say I do that with DSP?
and
I
or
started as a Halo
accessories.
guy.
Smoke weed every day. Troll face. Epic win Lil Lenny. Lil Lenny.
I'm gonna repeat myself. I didn't stutter.
Yeah, you don't know who Nate Dogg is.
Cardboard
You
cutout
just know the fucking meme.
that you will print out on a piece of cardboard, cut it out with scissors, or pop it out if it's perforated, if it's pre-made ones that you bought,
Perforated?
fold them up to become some kind of accessories for your Nintendo Switch.
I'm not gonna kill these
And
hands.
then either attach it physically to the Switch or put the Joy-Cons into the cardboard, somehow interacting with the Switch to play a series of mini games. So, among some of the things that I actually
Badger D.
trailer for the by the way, definitely check out the trailer. You'll get a huge laugh.
Badger D.
Check it out. A fishing rod that actually extends, and you pretend you're fishing with it, and you do virtual fishing with your Switch screen in front of you. A piano, a cardboard piano.
Yeah, this suck dick.
That you
This ain't gonna
play,
happen.
and you put your Switch into it, and you read the musical off of it, and as you play the cardboard, the Switch picks up that you're playing the cardboard and plays the music out of the Switch. There was one.
Yeah, regular cardboard could
one
definitely make
that
piano
you
sounds.
put into two, like, levers or handles, and it's some kind
You don't
of
even know.
interactive game.
He
Alright.
don't even
So for
know.
the most part, all right.
High quality coverage
For
from
most part-
Dave.
oh, by the way,
I don't
sometimes
know.
says Labo is short for laboratory, thinking lab.
And he steal information from his chat.
Labo, like laboratory, okay.
What a great fucking coverage of cover stuff. I can't talk. Coverage of cover stuff. Coverage coverer. There we go.
First is, wow, this is interesting.
I don't know.
Obviously,
Oh, so a guy in the chat told me this. Let me regurgitate this info to you.
A wide variety
Fantastic.
of peripherals made for it that are going to be relatively inexpensive when you really think about it. If you think about the history
He
of
is
Nintendo,
meme tail dumb sometimes.
let's be real here. Nintendo always traditionally has had a ridiculous shitload of accessories that you use a few times and then they're worthless. Remember, for those of who are older, as old as me, for the NES, oh my god, did they have a ton of accessories for the NES. You had the power pad, which you put on.
Nintendo always had a ton of accessories. You use them one time and you blah blah blah, whatever you say right there. I'm thinking, okay, Dave, what you got for us? You gonna give us like 40 examples? He brings up some shit from like fucking 1989. He could bring up the Wii wheel. He brings up something from before a lot of people was even born. What?
Put on the ground and it looked basically like Twister.
Is he gonna bring up the robot and a power glove next?
Play certain games, you would step on the dots to move in the game.
That was before I was
Very
even
few people
born.
utilized it. So you bought the thing, and then you used it 5 times.
Oh
after,
my
and
goodness.
You threw it out. What else were you gonna do with it?
You threw it out.
The
Yeah.
ridiculous amount of different joysticks and things they had over the years for the NES console or Nintendo console.
He talking about NES stuff, but Nintendo always make accessories. Let me bring up NES stuff. Let me bring up 30-year-old stuff.
10 games total that ever used the damn
What?
thing. Great. So the thing was a waste of money. But that's what I mean. Like, Nintendo is always infamous for having a wide variety of accessories that you have to buy with the console.
He brought stuff
And then
up
they
that's
get a lot
older
of
than me, and
people.
that's his
At
example.
least in this regard, Nintendo's saying
Wow.
you can make a shitload of accessories, but they're all printed on cardboard. So you're really not going to spend a ton of money at all. It's all going to be just inexpensive accessories you make to play fun mini games with your Switch.
Yeah,
Now,
fuck
some
this.
people have
I can't
actually
kill
found
3
this as
hands.
well and said it's going to be great for educational purposes. What if you want to teach your kids educational stuff and you want to give them like different accessories and stuff? Like I said, the piano. Imagine if a kid learned to actually play a real piano with the Switch cardboard piano. You don't even have to own a real friggin' piano. You know what I mean?
Maybe it could be like Guitar Hero one day.
Could be pretty cool.
Um,
I mean, the concept itself.
What an intelligent human.
Have unlimited amounts of accessories for a gaming console.
Screams the all day.
Expensive. I get that, and that makes sense. And again, if this is geared towards kids,
Oh,
and kids don't
wow.
say, Mommy, Daddy, go buy me an $80 peripheral that I'll use twice and then it goes in the fucking trash.
Kids know the word peripheral.
It could make sense, and it could be actually something
Okay.
revolutionary and something creative that Nintendo has done that makes sense. All right. Now, the flip side of all of this, which I mean,
Nice
I'll
laugh.
be very honest with all of you, I tend to be on this flip side of it. I'm more of a skeptical school of thought.
He always on a fucking skeptical side, but he do internet shit for a living. But he's so skeptical.
Like, cardboard? So, cardboard. You want me to play with cardboard. Alright.
Okay,
Now,
cardboard.
okay, number one, people, it's for kids. That's what everyone's going to say. Which I counter and I say, well, if you actually watch the trailer for this thing,
Oh,
people using it are not kids. And let's face it, folks,
Fucking God.
a lot of kids probably begged their parents for a Nintendo Switch last Christmas and got it, making it the best-selling console right now on the market.
yeah, that's why the Switch so
However,
good, because kids got it.
let's be realists
Of
here and
course.
realize that a lot of Nintendo fanboys are not kids.
That's the reason why he got one and I got one, because all of the kids asked for one, right?
Scarce to begin with.
Fucking
Kids,
Christ.
they were adults who ran out and bought it, and they fucking buy everything Nintendo, and you know they're
What?
gonna run out and buy the Nintendo Labo. So
It's 2018.
kids, I call bullshit on that 100%. We very well know that at least half the market.
Kids asking their parents for fucking PlayStations and shit, man. What? Don't you remember the Wii U? That was Nintendo.
I just fucking spilled water all over my foot.
All right.
God damn it. Fuck.
Well, this is a really good video.
I overfilled my mug. Anyway, shit. Okay.
Okay.
Now,
There we
here's
go.
really my criticism. My criticism of this is not that it's cardboard. I could care less. If it's actually a functional accessory of the Switch, that's fine.
You
I'm okay with that.
Could
My
care
question
less.
is, number one, how much is this cardboard going to cost? Because the game itself costs...
It's couldn't care less, Dave.
I started as a Halo guy.
All right, so coming up.
Streamer spills water on foot on camera. Hashtag Twitch
But
fails.
what I'm to understand, there's going to be updates and there's going to be expansions to this where you download the schematics yourself and you print it. Guess what? The vast majority of people don't have a cardboard printer that's going to print on these big pieces of cardboard to be popping out and folding and creating. So how much is it going to be when you go buy the Labo expansion later this year, or Labo, whatever it's called, Labo?
My God.
That it's going to cost money for how much you're going to be paying for cardboard in the future.
Cardboard.
$20.
I like how we talk about cardboard like it's literally worthless, like we're buying leaves. It takes money to create cardboard, Dave.
The Labo or whatever it is. We don't know, right? We don't know how that's going to go. Number two, and this is
Yeah, he don't care about the
my major
cardboard,
criticism
but he
of
talks about the cardboard.
Labo, whatever the hell it's called.
Labo.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, when I was 4 years old or 5 years old, I played with a thing called the
But
box.
40 years ago?
Okay. My parents would buy new stuff for the house, a new air conditioner, so that my mother would buy, you get it, ships to the house in this nice big cardboard box, and I would cut it up with scissors and I would color over it. I would make a fort. Before I ever owned the cat, which I've talked about over the years, Eternia, one of the best, presents my parents ever bought me. Before my parents bought me this Eternia playset for the He-Man action figures that I played with as a kid, I had to pretend. So I had cardboard boxes that I would cut up and I would design, and they would be, oh, look, I made armor for myself. I made a cardboard sword. I built a castle that my action figures play on.
It's funny that him saying he built stuff that the Labo do, right? Oh, I built armor for myself. There's pictures of the fucking Nintendo thing with people in fake armor. Didn't DSP tell us before he played Mario Maker that he created his own levels on graph paper? Remember that? But then when he played actual Mario Maker, his stages was butt, and it just had like a million enemies. So now, before DSP got his Nintendo for Christmas, and before he got his like $400 action figure set or whatever the fuck, he was playing with cardboard. When he was 5 and 6 years old, he was playing with cardboard. I'm sure he was. He made fake armor and a sword out of it. All right.
It's called imagination. It's what kids are good at. It's what kids need to be creative and need to actually explore because they...
So, don't buy your kids an actual toy. I don't know. Don't even buy them Legos then. Literally give them your Amazon boxes and tell them you're supposed to have an imagination. Dark Side Phil told me so. I'm sure when he was a kid in 1974 or whatever the fuck, playing in a cardboard box didn't seem odd.
I started as a Halo guy.
But if you go to your friend's house now as a 7-year-old or something, and they playing with cardboard, you're probably going to think their parents are poor. Mommy, what am I going to get for Christmas? Well, remember when I ordered all of that stuff from Amazon, little Jimmy? Yeah, I remember. I'm going to give you the cardboard. Make a sword out of it. Okay.
They are formulating in their heads the things that are going to become their future selves, all right? Kids need to go physically play outside because they need to work their bodies so they can grow up strong.
Kids need to play outside.
Creatively for themselves, so when they grow up, they can have creative ideas as adults. If children literally are just handed everything that they ever play with as a child, you're actually stunting their creative growth. That's the truth. Any professional will tell you this. You are stunting your child.
A professional what? He don't even know what kind of professional.
You just hand them something to play with that is already pre-done. They need to imagine. They need to be creative for themselves. They need
Send them to fucking pre-K then.
to actually have a development.
They don't have the Nintendo Labo in pre-K. Give your kids cardboard. Force them to play with it.
For example,
Wow.
when I was a kid creating these forts and everything, that was all
When I was a kid 90 years
When I
ago.
was 5 years old, and my parents bought me the Nintendo Switch, and then bought me the Nintendo Labo, and said, Phil, here, you can print out your own fort.
I can't wait to hear this.
How is that being creative? It's already been done for you, right? So all that creativity that would have been in my mind, I want to color it this way, and I want to do it this way, and I want it to look like this, is completely lost because you now have a predetermined thing that you make with the cardboard, okay? It's actually, in my opinion, it's a stupid idea. Like, what Nintendo was basically saying is your kids are too dumb to think imaginatively for themselves. So
Nintendo think your kids are dumb.
determined set of accessories and fun things for them to play with.
So that means every game developer and game publisher and console maker think your kids are dumb too.
Like, and the other thing, the other half factor of this, $70 for this piece of software, plus you're gonna eventually have to buy more cardboard and find a way to print it out yourself, probably go in like a print shop or whatever, to constantly be printing out these Labo schematics or whatever, so that they can be.
Couldn't you just cut cardboard out with scissors and then put switch pieces in them?
So $70. Well, first of all, $300 initial investment to get the Nintendo Switch. $70
Yeah, he preaching imagination and can't even edit videos.
cutouts, and then an unlimited amount of additional investments needed for expansions and constantly printing out cardboard for this fucking thing. Or you could just give your fucking kid a box and say, here's a box, here's some scissors and some crayons, go fucking play with.
This is great. This is fucking great. I did not think this would turn into this. I'm really glad I didn't skip the Nintendo rant. This motherfucker said, give your kid a box. Give your kid in 2018 a box. They're going to grow up to be a school shooter.
$70 investment for the software. Plus
Give him a box?
And then an unlimited amount
I'm going to assume he exaggerating, but come on, really? It's good he don't have kids.
Or you could just give your fucking kid a box and say, here's a box, here's a scissors and some crayons, go fucking play with it and be imaginative for
Go
yourself.
fucking
Guess how
play
much
with
that
it.
costs? $0.
How did you get the box?
$370 initial investment plus initial revenue.
Did you get the box from something you ordered? If so, you already paid for it.
See what I
Yeah,
mean?
zero boxes are free.
That's what I mean, like, the whole
Some people do
idea,
give
I
boxes away for
understand
free.
what Nintendo's trying
You got to go out of
do.
your way to get them
What
though.
they're trying to do is get a market.
Give your kid a
Let's get
fucking
the younger
box.
kids. Let's get the kids who they don't. Maybe they'll play the.
Nintendo got the younger kids already.
And they go off and do other stuff. No, we want
Nintendo
them
have to try to get the younger kids. What?
And they're playing a piano and they're swinging swords and shit around and hitting each other with our console, because that's $370 right there from every kid in America and every kid in Japan and every kid worldwide that we can make for Nintendo and line our pockets with fucking money. I get it. I think it's actually immoral. I think it's detrimental to the development of our children. I don't think that a 5-year-old should be playing the Switch with the Nintendo Labo and doing that shit. They should be outside.
It's better than them playing
working their
fucking Call of
bodies,
Duty.
physically fit. They should be using their imaginations to play pretend and making shit out of cardboard for themselves, which is fucking free, and not be relying on Nintendo to charge $300.
Kids should be outside becoming physically fit. So all the kids should look like LeBron. Well, why do you look the way you look now, DSP? Being fit as a kid obviously didn't mean anything.
About this logically, if you take your fanboy glasses off for a second,
This is rough.
So you're gonna
This
tell
is
me
rough.
what my kids should be doing creatively. My kid's not smart enough to figure it out for themselves, to play pretend and play imagine with cardboard. You're gonna give them a schematic of what to fucking do. Like, talk about making a world that's not fun.
Not fun. With this logic, every E-rated game developer tries to secretly trying to teach people how to take care of their kids. Because Nintendo making this thing that's for kids, that mean they trying to teach you how to take care of your kids by Dave logic. So also by Dave logic, if you make an E-rated game, you're trying to tell parents how to take care of their kids because you're making an E-rated game. So according to Dave logic, kids should be outside all day working and running in circles and playing with cardboard. What are they gonna do at night? Like, what if it's like 6 p.m.? What are they gonna do if they live in a bad neighborhood? What are they gonna do if they got like a pedophile up the street or some shit? I don't know. What are they gonna do? What's the reward gonna be? You finished your homework, go play outside and run around. You want a toy? Here's some cardboard. And based on the stories, god damn it,
I
Soup.
started as a Halo guy.
Use these bits to buy Tevin Jr. some boxes. Thank you for the 2-bit Soup. Based on his stories, he grew up kind of spoiled. He used to get all kind of toys and shit given to him. He couldn't get his Wolverine toy, but he'd tell us all the time about the big He-Man thing he had. His parents should have gave him that. They should have gave him some cardboard and say, make your own He-Man. Yikes. Now, you know if this motherfucker had kids, he wouldn't be giving them no fucking boxes. Let's be honest here. He'll get him a fucking iPad and a PS4, not even plugged up. He'll give him an iPad and a PS4 with the cables and say, go play with this, I'm gonna stream. He would definitely not be telling him to go outside and play with cardboard.
Right? You know what I mean?
He is memeing so hard right here. This wasn't even worth it.
I just don't
This wasn't
get
even worth
I don't
it.
understand how people are defending this fucking thing. I really don't. And maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm not able to see the perspective of these other people.
Yeah, what if it's -2 outside?
When I was growing up,
What if a shootout just happened up the street? Go play outside. You want to stay inside, play with this cardboard.
You know, I will tell you, my on-the-fly commentary, and to be able to say funny things and do funny things and react to stuff, is because when I was a kid, I developed that as a kid. Now, if you're telling the kid all you do is play this game, and you have to live by the confines of the game, and the cardboard can only become an accessory.
We're gonna hit this
You know
again.
what I mean? You're stunted though. You developed that as a kid. When I was growing up,
All right, I want you to pay hard attention to this. This is DSP giving us the background on his amazing commentary.
I was growing up, being an imaginative person was a big part, again, of my development, of being able to become a creative person and a fun person. You know,
He's creative. Look at his thumbnails. He don't even make his thumbnails. He don't even edit videos. He creative.
I will tell you, my on-the-fly commentary, and to be able to say funny things and do funny things and react to stuff, is because when I was a kid, I developed that as a kid.
When he was a kid, he developed being completely silent during video games and saying shitty dicks.
Hello, everyone, and
Let's hear how creative DSP is.
hello, everyone.
I'm gonna go to Mario Sunshine playthrough, and I'm gonna click on Part 18 of Mario Sunshine, and we're gonna hear how creative he is and how much he learned to do on-the-fly commentary because he didn't have a Nintendo Labos as a kid. Nice ad. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my Super Mario Sun.
Nope.
Shadow Mario on the loose.
Reading the screen,
Number 7, the 7th Shine Sprite I'm after. Chasing Shadow Mario.
stating the obvious.
There he is. Get his ass. Get him, Mario. Oh, what the hell? He can hit you? He hit me. I didn't really could do that. Where'd he go? I lost him. There he is. Don't say anything. I'm gonna sneak up on him. Wait a minute. Technically, if he jumps in the water, shouldn't that count as me getting him wet? You know what I mean? Why is it not counting now?
Alright. Are we watching a video or watching Persona 4? It's almost like I was trying to make an example right there. I guess I don't have the privilege to do that over here. But that's his commentary he learned how to make when he was a kid playing with boxes outside, I guess.
All you do is play this game, and you have to live by the
Fantastic.
confines of the game, and the cardboard can only become an accessory for the game. You know what I mean? You're stunted, though. You've actually intellectually stunted that child. And now every kid sees a piece of cardboard and says, oh,
Yeah,
that
now
could
we
be a
watching
fishing
Persona
rod,
4.
Or that could be a castle, or that could be a sword. Like, well, no, that cardboard could be anything. Well, in my labo, it could either be
Just
a
like the
fishing
other
rod, or it could be
person.
a castle, or it could be a
Next time you
sword.
say something, don't
See
be
what I mean?
alerted if you don't get a response.
So I
There
just
you
don't
go.
understand it. I just don't.
You was replying to bait earlier
It
too,
blows
so
my
I don't
mind.
care about you, to be
And
honest.
I'm sorry, some people, oh, Phil, you're overthinking it, and you know. Sorry, I'm trying to be responsible here. I really feel this actually could hurt children. Where you're gonna have kids
It's
who
gonna
literally
hurt
will
'em.
just be playing video games all fucking day, and will never actually go out and do the things they're supposed to do creatively to become, you know, fully developed individuals. You know, we already have an epidemic of kids
Really?
who are on smartphones all day and kids who are on iPads.
The same
all day,
fucking
and kids that
enemies.
are already doing too much digital shit. Now you're just giving them another fucking excuse to do something with video games all day instead of actually going out there and developing. I mean, I don't get it. I seriously don't get it. And maybe that's me.
Well.
You guys may have a completely different opinion, and that's okay. Obviously, I'd like.
Why are you not getting mad at Sony and Xbox for this?
Video on YouTube or whatever.
Why is this Nintendo's fault?
It just
Because they want to sell
blows my
cardboard.
mind. You know what I mean? And I just don't get it. I seriously don't get it. The other thing, and this has to be said too, it's cardboard, folks. It's fucking cardboard. Cardboard's not durable.
Well,
All it's gonna take, right? You spend $70. You got the schematic. It's all printed out. The kid builds the fishing rod, and day one, the sister walks in and spills fucking water on it. Well, no more fishing rod.
how's she spilling water on a
guess what?
fishing
Now you gotta
rod?
go to a print shop to go get this
If you
schematic
spill
and
water on
print out
anything,
the
it's gonna
fishing
mess it
rod
up.
for you to make.
Maybe don't
You know
have
what I
dumb
mean?
kids running around spilling water on stuff.
It's not like it's durable, you know. Yes, something. So it should be said. Going out and spending $60 for a fishing rod accessory you play for 2 games is a waste of money. But at least it stays intact, right? These are kids.
It's hard difficulty. That's why you get memed out so easy.
Cherish the things and they're gonna swing them around, whack them against shit. Those cardboard's gonna fall apart within a fucking day. So I don't understand. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, that's my opinion on the Nintendo Labo, however the fuck you say it. I don't know.
Labo.
Looks like some people were cheering and responding to it, so let's go ahead and do that.
Here we go.
Nick tipped me $1.
People defending Nintendo.
I don't have a problem with the cardboard attachments, but if it's like 1-2 switch where the gameplay is just is the cardboard and they sell it as a game, then that's fucking stupid. Yeah, apparently 1-2 switch was a virtual duel with your hands, but you've paid money for software even though you're just doing a virtual duel with your hands.
That's not the whole game. He don't even know what 1-2 switch is, and he bought the Switch day one. What?
Really what you paid for?
Holy cow, Dave.
$70 for a bunch of cardboard and the software is minimal. That's really stupid. Sens fan did a 50-bit cheer and says the Power Glove remastered for the Switch. Coverus did a 25-bit cheer and he says something about.
Yeah, I'm sure they're old enough to remember the Power Glove.
Big Boy Dumper did a 25-bit cheer. He says Phil snuck around in a box in real life. Not so good at it in games though. Papa Lou did a 25-bit
Nice
cheer.
reference.
Something about being creepy and I'm not going to read it. Big Boy Dumper did a 25-bit cheer.
He says something about being creepy.
Big Boy Dumper did another 25-bit cheer. He said, my young cousin already has an iPhone and a Nintendo DS, and his parents are too old to play with them. I expect him to be on Ritalin soon. It's fucking depressing. Then he did another
They're gonna
cheer.
go on Ritalin because they have an iPhone?
Being fucked from having too much tech. Lots of other things are wrong in society, and that's one of them. And then I got
Are these
anonymous
people
comment
serious?
on the flip side and said, I disagree. I don't think that the Labo is going to stifle creativity. That's asinine. I think it's going to spark creativity and inspire kids to create new things. That's how 99% of creators get started. Even you had inspiration for your YouTube channel.
Ah, man.
The point is, the Labo doesn't inspire you to create new things.
Somebody made a good point, so now I gotta shit on
You
it.
made things to punch out yourself and then use with the pre-established software. It's not like, oh, what do you want to play today? I want to play with swords. Okay, you know.
Now, His complaint now is that you can't make whatever you want to make with the cardboard. It give you pre-made stuff to punch out with cardboard. Let's be honest here. How many of y'all can get a couple of slabs of cardboard and turn it into some fucking armor or a robot or some shit? I can't. I can't even play with Lego kits when they tell you what to build Legos with. It's because I grew up as a stunted kid, dude. So maybe those kids do need cardboard Nintendo shit. I'm sorry, but if you give a kid cardboard and some scissors, they're not going to come out with anything special. Let's be honest here. You need some kind of guidance. That's like saying color books shouldn't exist because you can just make your own drawing. Why would you want to color inside of lines when you can make your own drawing? I don't know.
Let's design a sword together. No, it's...
He's shifting the fucking goalpost, though. That's what he's doing.
Or you just punch it out and fold it, and then play the game. That's the point I'm making.
Punch it out and fold it.
And I want to play with swords. You draw the sword, you design it yourself, you cut it out. That's you creatively making the sword, and that's not what the Labo is, at least from what I'm to understand from what I saw in that ad.
I wonder what these dudes make too.
Nintendo telling you, here's what you play with, versus you creatively making it yourself. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure we're going to get more information on this thing as it gets closer to its April release date, but at least initially that's what I've seen, okay?
I'm surprised you remember the release date.
Next story, ladies and gentlemen. Microsoft has announced that their Game Pass promotion, which has been running for a while, if you're aware, $10 a month.
I like that post. Over an hour later, Papa Lou said, I know you think I'm creepy, but if you really dislike me and want me to leave forever, I will. Just say the word. Love you that much, Daddy Phil. I'm gonna assume he didn't tell him he could leave. This is DSP's one of his things. I was talking about this earlier when I wasn't streaming. He let creepiness and like meme tier racist shit and just generally really dumb stuff for a Twitch chat if a new person show up. He let that become normal because it's giving him money sometimes. So he let people like Papa Lou continue to act like Papa Lou and don't shut it down the first time. He could just not read the dumb shit he say. But he read it every time, or he say, oh, he's being creepy, but that's still giving him attention. And then everybody in the chat, oh, Papa Lou, that's so funny. Oh, Papa Lou is the best. And they being all sarcastic and shit. So you enabling that weird fucking behavior for 25 cents at a time. And then what's going to happen? You have a new person show up. They're going to say, what the fuck is this weird shit? Who's this Papa Lou dude? Why is he saying this weird stuff? So, Papa Lou is a detriment overall to the channel. Because that's ridiculous. You don't, and then if you want me to leave, I will. You don't have to leave. You cannot be fucking creepy.
And you get unlimited access to all.
Now you can't get banned for hosting somebody.
For example,
just the person that's doing it to get banned.
The Halo franchise, those Microsoft Studios games.
I mean, I never hosted porn.
For $10 a month, and also they pick and choose.
But that's the way it generally works.
Every month for this $10 a month subscription is now expanding to now cover all new Microsoft Studios new releases, including the upcoming titles like Sea of Thieves. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're a fan of the Forza franchise. You're a fan. Oh, you want to try Sea of Thieves when it comes out, or anything. You know, again, Halo, Gears of War, all these Microsoft. Fable. There's now room. There's a new Fable.
Yeah, I think I'm done with Persona for today. This video got 20 minutes left.
If you spend $10 a month, you will have unlimited access to all of those games.
I got fucked.
I started as a Halo guy.
You don't have to buy Sea of
I don't spam chat for attention, by the way. I just want to interact.
Unlimited. Okay?
Jeez.
It's a no-brainer for someone like me. Like, yes, of course I want to try Sea of Thieves. And spending $60 up front for a game that I may play once or twice and hate, that's a big investment. But paying $10 a month, and now I get to play Sea of Thieves unlimited, and if I like it, great, just spend $10
unlimited, huh?
Playing it. Why wouldn't I do that?
I don't have a
and
go home.
This
Oh, this sucked.
In 1 year,
Super balls.
how many Microsoft Studios games do I play? Maybe one, maybe two, maybe more.
I guess I'm not done yet.
Pay for the Game Pass for the months that I want for the games that I'm going to play. If there's an extended period of months with no Microsoft games coming out, cancel the Game Pass. And then when a new one's coming out, renew the Game Pass, right? So a lot of people have, and by the way, unlike that stupid, those other thing. Like, for example, there's a PlayStation version of this. I think it's called PS Now. But that you have to live stream the game. You don't actually own
PS Now is
content.
balls.
You have to stream the game, causing buffering. And
They have no new games on
No,
PS
you
Now.
actually
It's not even
download the
comparable to the
game. It's
Microsoft
like
thing.
You bought the game digitally, and you retain the digital rights to use it infinitely as long as you pay $10 a month.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So for me, sounds amazing. But what I gotta ask, and this is me being real honest with everyone, what is Microsoft getting at? Is Microsoft, or at least are the Microsoft game studios exclusive developed games doing so poorly with retail sales? You know what I mean? Are so many few people actually buying these at this point that Microsoft actually thinks they're gonna make more money by only charging $10 a month than charging $60 per game? Maybe that's the case. Maybe we don't know, because Microsoft actually does not release numbers like they used to. They never released sales numbers for the Xbox One. You know what I mean? They're hiding their performance when it comes to video games this console generation, probably because they're embarrassed that, you know, PlayStation is outperforming them so much. So that being said,
Oh my God, these ums.
by that this is
Holy
going to be
shit.
ongoing practice. And by the way, I know someone's saying it's $20 per month. No, it's not. It's $10. I looked it up online. It's $10 per month. $9.99.
Wrong.
I'm sure there's tax and everything, but it's $9.99 per month, at least in the United States. So I'm seriously like,
Why are we talking about this?
I'm
Because of one game?
Now is $20 per month. Oh my God, that's way overpriced. $20 per month for
You never used it.
That's
You don't even know. It's got more games. They are old games though.
I seriously can't think of a negative. Anyone think of a negative of paying $10 per month to get access to these games? Like, for example, Sea of Thieves, which, as we're about to talk about, because we're going to go through the gaming schedule update in just a moment.
Oh
Sea of
my
Thieves coming out
God.
in March. I could spend $60 to own the game infinitely, or I could spend $10 and play it that month, see if I like it, and if I still like it, continue to play $10 a month to play it until I feel that its life is dead. Or at all, if I feel like it, I could drop the $60 to own it infinitely. Well, why would I spend $60 up front? You know what? It almost feels like a game rental service. It's like $10 a month, get unlimited Microsoft titles, play them until you're ready to buy them, or if you're not, just stop paying the money. Like, right?
But if you buy it, you technically pay $70 to play one game.
Does anyone know?
So that maybe could be a negative. I don't know. Maybe you could think about it that way, Dave.
So yeah,
You think about negatives when it comes to so much, but not with the Microsoft thing.
Game Pass.
Okay.
Maybe what we'll do together is we can go on my Xbox One together for a special stream and explore what games are actually available for it, right?
Together.
Check them out and see how they run, and you know, if the service is great, recommend it to everyone. I think this is something I'm doing in March.
See how the downloaded games run.
You'd be an idiot.
See how they run.
$60 on these games if you're gonna play them.
You would be an
I
idiot.
started as a Halo guy.
You would be an idiot to pay $60 for a game. Just pay $10 and hope you like it, and then keep paying $10 forever, or pay $60, which means you pay $70 for the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, to
Okay.
make it so that smaller channels cannot have ads in it. I don't know how many of you have heard this. It's a big announcement. It was about a week ago. The whole internet went abuzz with it. I saved my opinions on it basically until this podcast. All right. So what is
Oh,
this
good.
mean?
Saved
What it means
opinions.
is that brand new YouTube channels cannot get advertisements anymore. You have to have certain
Oh, who
criteria
gives a
that you
fuck
have to
about
establish
this?
and qualify for in order to actually have.
If you're not passing up those numbers, you don't even fucking deserve to make money anyway.
I believe the criteria is number one.
They should have been realized there was a problem to let everybody on the website make money. It's fucking dumb.
Number two, you need to have 4,000 hours watched on your channel. And I forget.
It's
what
kind of
the
shitty if you make
criteria
really
is.
short videos,
There's
though.
one that is slipping my mind right now. I forgot to write it down. All right.
He don't even know what the third criteria is. Didn't write it
That
down.
being said,
He reporting on this for us. This is informative. He didn't write it
4,000
down.
subs and 4,000 hours a month view are the criteria. Okay, someone just confirmed.
It's informative. I didn't write it down. Somebody else told him in the
Even on
chat.
my vlogging channel, that's not a big deal. For
Jesus.
example, this video is going to be what? How long is this video? 40, 50 minutes, an hour per part. This video will probably get 2, 3, 4,000 views on it. Just based off of this podcast, if you do the math, I may end up getting the 4,000 hours a month that I need for this vlogging channel to qualify to be monetized on YouTube. Plus, it has over 30,000 subscribers. This channel qualifies no problem for YouTube's program. But imagine if you're an up-and-coming channel.
If you up and coming, why are you trying to make money on YouTube?
By the way, it's not 4,000
Maybe you should
hours,
build a
folks.
viewer
4,000
base first.
hours a year. I misspoke. I'm sorry, guys. It's 4,000 hours. 1,000
Wrong.
subscribers, 4,000 hours of viewing time a year.
His information was wrong. That's good.
So established
He reporting on
channels
this. This
are
is
not gonna have
informative
any problem.
with incorrect
Anyone
information.
who has any kind of viewership that gets thousands of views, you're not going to have an issue. It's going to be more the little guy, the up-and-comer, who's trying to make a new channel on YouTube, or it's going to be a channel that maybe is just a small channel, hasn't gotten a lot of viewership over the years. It doesn't mean that that content creator hasn't been dedicated. Maybe they have hundreds of viewers. Maybe they have 1,000 viewers, right? Maybe they
Yo,
just have
Pablock won't be able to
hundreds of
monetize his
subs
videos,
that are
huh?
required or something like that.
I didn't think of that. Huh.
Okay.
He needed
so
Sugar Mama to pay off more.
10,000 total views, 4,000 hours of viewing time a year, and 1,000 overall subs. That's the actual solid.
Somebody else posted this in the chat.
For clearing that up. Okay.
Thank you, Stream Chat.
That being said, a lot of people are freaking
Why
out.
do we need him to
There
tell
are
us this if
thousands
the
of
fucking
people
chat
out there
know?
who create content who don't have these criteria.
What's the point? He saved this information for us, and he wrong about it.
A YouTube channel that makes a couple
Good
$100,
Lord,
$200
Dave.
a month, but they have a business, and that YouTube channel always was supplementary income to their real business. Or maybe they have Patreon, and Patreon was the way that they really had their main income.
Yeah, no way
YouTube
Pablock
channel
hitting
was
those
the way
numbers.
to supplement it. And now they're like, well, now I'm not even going to get that little bit that I was getting. No, I'm not even going to get that anymore, which is kind of ridiculous, and people are all up in arms about that.
I don't even know if Pablock have a sheet. That's some law I made up.
In my opinion, there's.
I'm not talking about DSP. I'm talking about
I
Pablock.
want to cover it from both ends of the spectrum, okay?
You might not even know who Pablock is. I don't know.
Or that for those of us who have made a living
Pablock YouTube
and
rates.
or make a living on YouTube and are now in hardship.
He would make a 4-hour-long vlog about it,
You guys already
saying
know
how much he
why.
appreciates his
Ad revenue
fans.
Plummeted by 50% in 2017. Then they plummeted again in the fall, but no one noticed because we had the artificially inflated ad revenue because of the holiday gaming season or the holiday advertising.
He talked about this in the
general.
beginning of this
And now
video,
that January is hit,
and he talking about it again.
advertisements are even lower. So you're
Wow.
talking in 1 year, YouTube went from this much money to this much money, now to making this much money. How can you operate a business and make a living making 1/3 or 1/4 as much as you were just making a year ago? You can't. And I think what a lot of YouTubers are
Maybe
saying
don't
is
live
why
at your
is it that
live
multiple
at the
channels that literally don't
that you
make a living on
maybe
YouTube anyway
live
are sucking
under.
up ad revenue
I don't
that
fucking
should
know. Don't use all your money.
are more prolific, who work harder, who
Oh
are
my
dedicating
goodness.
themselves to making their YouTube channels their living. They should be getting the advertisements, not the little guys. Okay. And so what YouTube is saying is, we acknowledge this. There's lots of people on YouTube who want to make a living, and now they can't anymore. So we're going to cut off all these thousands
Funny
of smaller
vlogs.
channels. Those ads are just going to naturally flow up to the channels that qualify for the advertisement criteria. So if this is true and it actually works properly, people who have established channels on YouTube should actually start to naturally see more advertisement revenue start coming in February, because actually by the end of February is when this is going to go into effect for all YouTube channels. Right now it's only going into effect for new YouTube channels, so really there's no effect positively for anyone
Yeah,
yet.
that doesn't
But
even
all the
sound
channels that
correct.
don't have these three criteria, the 10,000 total views, 4,000 hours watched in a year, and 1,000 subs. As of the end of February, they get cut off. So immediately, if this is true, starting in March, all YouTubers who actually qualify for those criteria should see an increase in advertisement revenue. So this means that maybe if some of your favorite YouTubers who've been struggling,
I'm sure his
last
chat was
year,
really
may
interested in
actually
this.
be better off come March.
Look how
If
long he's sitting on
works
this.
correctly. Why I say if is because, quite frankly, folks, I have zero confidence that YouTube is going to do this properly. I really don't.
YouTube paid all of his bills for like 5-6 years. He has no confidence in him.
Ever. Never once have they implemented a system-wide change that worked properly. There's always problems, things that fuck up. I guarantee you, you're going to have people who are bigger YouTubers and now they get no ads. It's going to fuck. I guarantee you. The whole system will fall apart. It's, you know what I mean?
Leave
guarantee it's
YouTube
gonna happen.
alone,
It's just going to happen.
please. I'm so tired of it.
On the flip side of this whole argument, the little guys are up in fucking arms about it. Like, this is bullshit. I worked my ass off, even though, no, I never got viral popularity. I never had a fucking search video that showed up in YouTube search that got thousands of views because YouTube picked it up and promoted it everywhere, you know? But I worked my
Are those
ass
little
off
guy
to
YouTubers really that desperate to get $4 a year off of YouTube?
And I have hundreds followers on the internet who love what I do and share what I do. I've got an active community that comment on my videos. It's a healthy community, and I want to keep growing that. And now you're going to take away the little bit of money that I was even able to make is doing this as a hobby from it, right? And a lot of people, quite frankly, are saying this is literally the opposite of what YouTube originally, the philosophy of what the website was created to do.
The philosophy of YouTube was never make a new channel and make money off it. What is he talking about? How is this literally the opposite of the philosophy?
Of whatever you're good at.
What?
You dance, you're a creative writer.
Is it going to go in the budget?
You're a comedian, you're a daily
That everybody that make money on YouTube have big budgets? That's because they make a lot of money, so they can have a big budget. It's just like how he has a $100, $200 microphone because he made enough money to get one.
Get an audience for it, right? Become known for what you do, and actually have, without any needing any production value, any investment of money, or any kind of budget, be able to throw yourself out.
I picked the wrong card.
And hopefully get exposure. All right. And if you get the exposure, maybe eventually turn it into something bigger than that. Maybe make it your job or your occupation or your hobby, whatever it is.
Nobody wanted to make YouTube their job when it first started. Bullshit.
Okay?
He didn't use YouTube when it was created. Like 4 people did.
YouTube have instituted.
He really trying to make us think he used YouTube the day it got it fucking made.
All
Okay.
the changes that YouTube app made to their search engines over the years, the little guy never gets seen anymore. Literally, the little guy's videos can never be found in YouTube search. You can't just go to YouTube search for a hot topic and find someone with only like 500 views on a video. It doesn't happen. All you see are the virally popular bullshit because all the algorithms and shit that they've changed. There's no way for the little guy's channel, television channel, to actually get exposure on YouTube anymore. They've changed the website so much it only caters to the big boys. So already, philosophically, behind the scenes, YouTube's changed it so that can't happen. But now you're telling the little guy, not only can you not get the exposure that you deserve, but now also you can't make money doing it. Even though if you have hundreds of people who like what you do, you're cut off too. So
if you have hundreds of people that like what you do, you shouldn't even care about making money anymore. At that point, you're not doing enough. I'm sorry.
I get it. For me, quite frankly, I don't care about.
He don't care.
A little bit of extra ad revenue on my videos because my channel's been around, since 2010, and obviously, yes, my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming, abides
we're
by
gonna
all
die.
those criteria, and yes, I'm gonna still be, I might get increased ad revenue in March. Do I realistically believe that my ad revenue is gonna go whoa and spike in
Never
March?
mind.
Fuck no, because YouTube's already lost so many major advertisers. It's never gonna go back to the levels that it ever was. Okay, it doesn't matter with these little changes and tweaks that YouTube is doing. It's not going to be.
No, you dumb bitch, it wasn't fraudulent.
Why? Yes, well, first
Sending
of all,
for the
naturally, ad
lulz
revenue goes up
and
in March
great
anyway.
content, Tevin.
So already we're going to see an increase.
The lulz. Thank you for the 100 bits. Dog snort,
a
pig 'em.
10% increase in ad revenue, if that. Okay.
10% sound like a lot.
Half. So instead of losing
Oh,
half,
of course.
you lose 40%. That's not enough to make a significant dent in anything, So I honestly don't think that this is going to be a good thing for anyone. I don't know why you would ask me why I put myself through listening to this when you've been here since the start of the stream, which would by default imply you put yourself through listening to it too. Run their website, not knowing how to run their business, not listening to feedback from the common person who would have told them no, this is a bad idea, and just doing whatever the fuck they want. It's not like, I don't know. I'm sorry. Now, I don't feel like defending this. The one opinion that I don't really. Is that, well, I don't care about defending it. Good on YouTube. Because there's so many ways I could. It's not even worth it. Put any effort into it or making money on it. And what we should do is not have that possible, but instead, people who really bust their ass to get to those criteria, to hit those milestones on their channel, then deserve to have. Busting your ass for YouTube and incurring, yeah. I do understand people saying that, but you have to understand what kind of a perspective that was. There was a time, folks, when
I started as a Halo guy.
Channels couldn't get ads at all. Remember when I started on YouTube in 2008? From 2008 to early 2011, I didn't make 1 penny on any gameplay video that I put out. And by the way, I put out thousands of them. I did it for free at first, so I deserve more now. 2 years of my life, of course, dedicated to doing it as a hobby before I ever made any money. And you may say, well, that's perfect. I streamed for what, 3,000 hours on this account.
That's not even counting overall before the affiliate system started. So I should tell y'all every day, I stream for 2 years, almost every day, and I couldn't make a penny. Oh my God. If it was that big of a deal, you wouldn't ever did it.
Watch what they do and have fun doing it and make a few extra bucks every month. Who's to say they shouldn't be allowed to do that for the expense of the giant asshole who makes these fucking clickbait videos, who fucking does, racially insensitive skits, who fucking shows suicidal, dead bodies hanging in a fucking in Japan? He gets more money.
Look how specific.
Right? At the expense of the little guy who actually loves what they're doing and has no aspirations to be a ginormous, immoral fucking piece of shit. They get.
Oh yeah, man, you're so mad.
Like, I can understand.
You're so mad about it, DSP. You outraged.
Of people who are angry at this change. So I see both sides. Realistically, are we going to be able to say YouTube's change is good or bad? No, we can't. We can't actually say that until we see what happens come, say, March, when eventually this is going to go into effect. Maybe it'll save YouTube. Maybe the people who couldn't make a living on YouTube, all of a sudden we all see a dramatic increase in income again. Great if that happens, but I don't like making money at the expense of others. I'm saying that again.
I don't like making money at the expense of others.
I don't find it.
That is a hot quote.
Right that my channels will now make more money because YouTube decided to kick the little guys out. Who's to say that little guy isn't as dedicated as I am?
We did. If they do it again, we did.
Doing it in 2008 like I did.
It's over with.
Deserve any kind of attention or popularity or making money doing it. That's bullshit. I don't
Virus Wave is a beast.
I really think this is stupid.
It took me like an hour to get off of one floor last time I played this because of Virus Wave.
Like I told you guys,
It's ridiculous. If all three of them do it, we all die no matter what.
And it launches.
Yikes.
All these people who got the shaft from YouTube getting the fuck out of there and moving over to a website that appreciates them. YouTube's just putting.
What website appreciates you that works like YouTube?
All right, I got
none. What is he talking
I got
about?
$1 tip.
What, they're gonna go to Twitch and fucking beg like him?
About this too. Their take was that when they were small enough to be below that criteria, it wouldn't have been a loss of maybe like $100 a year, and they weren't doing it for a living at that stage anyway. No, listen, and I understand that. I get that. But they're only talking from the perspective of a big YouTuber. What that proves is bigger YouTubers who say that literally have no idea how to come off their fucking high horse and riding high where they are and go down into the steps or the shoes of someone at the bottom who's just...
The person literally said, it's some big YouTubers saying if this happened when it was a smaller YouTuber, they would have only lost like $100 or $200 a year, and it wouldn't have been that big of a deal because, they still obviously had regular jobs and stuff. His response is basically they invalid because they big YouTubers. DSP obviously isn't a big YouTuber, even though he's been able to do this for a living for like 7 years or some shit. And it was, 4 years on straight ad revenue, 4 or 5 years on straight ad revenue. That may not be a big YouTuber for him, but that's pretty fucking big to me. He was able to buy another house. He talk about being the little guy and shit, like he a nobody, like he Power Block or something. Come on, bruh.
Just trying to come up. There are people out there who have zero aspirations to be a big YouTuber. They don't want to do it full time. They enjoy just doing this as a hobby and bringing in a few extra bucks, right? I make $200, $300, $400, $500 every couple of months on YouTube.
That sounds like a lot of money every couple of months.
And it's my hobby. I get to share with hundreds of people who watch my stuff.
Yeah, this is not happening.
Fun. So why shouldn't they be?
I need to grind in this game. I don't know where I can go to grind. I'm gonna have to do like super boring grinding, where you can just pull on enemies over and over.
I can see that because I have the ability.
Yeah, a few extra bucks is like $400 every 2 months apparently.
Don't, and that's why they're getting so much backlash. A lot of big YouTubers are making these videos. Oh, these changes are a good thing, and then they get monstrous.
They're getting backlash.
Toxicity all over their video. Fuck you, you fucking.
I thought he don't watch YouTubers.
Go fuck yourself, because I have.
Go fuck yourself. I thought he didn't watch other YouTubers, but he know they got mass dislikes, and they apparently getting toxicity in the comments. All right.
Little channel, and now I get fucked because of this. So I just got 2 cheers from your boy Thump. He says, Me and my wife both have growing YouTube channels, and we're being screwed by these new changes. The change basically.
You sure you got a wife? It's not a piece of cardboard.
Same thing twice. He accidentally cheered twice. See, I see that, and I agree, and I don't agree with these changes. I don't. I'm with you. I am with the little guy. I really am.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sure you are.
I don't agree with these changes, and I think this is bullshit. I almost feel the increased ad revenue I'm gonna get in March is blood money. It's at the expense of the little
blood
guy.
money.
I don't want to step on the fucking little guy to make extra money for my channel. That's a horrendous practice, and if anything, again, it shows YouTube has completely lost their fucking way from what the business and website was supposed to be from the get-go. Okay? Alright, I got one more news story. Then we're gonna take a break. Then we're gonna come back. I'm gonna do the gaming schedule.
I'm here and complain about another story.
Show to Q&A. Okay?
Yeah, fuck Q&A. I'm not waiting for that shit.
Story literally
He talked about this for 7 minutes, so he don't care about this.
The stream started today. Ladies and gentlemen, Vince McMahon is bringing back
Oh, this butt.
XFL.
No, don't care. Sorry.
Hello
Sorry.
everyone, and welcome.
Okay, so we're done. That's HateLive. Part 3 is Q&A, which is him reading Ask Pat questions, and maybe a couple of trolls got in, and he talked about the XFL for 7 minutes, which, in my opinion, is. I would rather drink a glass of water for 7 minutes, because that is some worthless content for me. IGN is playing Dragon Ball Fighters, because apparently it's called that. Fighters. God damn it, DSP. 11:22. I'm obviously not gonna get out of this floor without dying again. So I'm probably gonna have to grind off stream. Boring grinding too. Cause I tried to grind before, and the part of the game I'm in, I kinda can't really grind. Not the way you could if it was on normal at least. Yeah, XFL coming in the year 2020. So if we still alive by then, we could see Vince go bankrupt or lose a bunch of money again. Because by the time I know why he started doing it. Because a lot of people mad at the NFL right now, or they at least was during a premiere time of the take a knee bullshit. In 2020, you think people are gonna give a fuck? In 2020, people are gonna say, "Wait, the XFL came back? Oh, that's good." No, they're gonna say, "Oh, that's cool." And they're going to see bum no-name players, bum no-name teams, shitty stadiums, and empty crowds. And it's going to go away like the last XFL. But have fun, Vince. Hopefully it come up before you die. That's what the XFL is going to be. We don't need DSP to tell us about that. In 2020. And then if they announced it just now, I guarantee you he wasn't working on the XFL 2 years ago. So they're going to launch a football league in 2 years. It's going to be garbage. It's going to be fucking garbage. People are going to be slipping on their shoestrings out there on the field. You might as well watch lingerie football.